Okay, we are live. What's up, people? Thank you for being here. I can already see my good friend GenkiDev on Twitch. What's up, my dude? Thank you for being here. Okay, people, let's keep working on this crazy ass game called Spaceman Memories, right? I don't know what I'm gonna work on today, because yesterday I was working on the yeah, I've been working on other stuff throughout the day. I hadn't figured out what was I gonna work today on the live stream, right? Yeah, but I keep some continuity with the things that I was working on. So yeah, let me see what can yeah, because yesterday we were working, these last few days we've been working in these interiors, right, and these exteriors and these interiors, these shops, right? So this was the one that I had yesterday. Yeah, I'm gonna come back to this one later and shit, but I don't want to get things boring, so I want to switch things up today to do something different. So Genki says okay, Genki still not back. Okay, yeah, Genki, how are you, dude? Yeah, I saw you were here in the chat, so thank you for being here. Anyone else that is in the chat or just watching, thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. It's very nice of you just watching, being here, hanging out while I work in this game. If you want to leave a message, leave a message. The chat is open wherever you are, YouTube or Twitch. Okay, so what are we yeah, let me figure this out. Genki says on Twitch, I'm good, bro. Cobra Code followed me on Twitter today. Oh, because I retweeted your... Yeah. Fuck yeah, dude. That's fucking cool, dude. Cobra's really cool, dude. Really humble guy. He's famous, dude, in the Unreal Engine community and shit. The 2D community in Unreal Engine. He has some sponsored courses by Epic. And nonetheless, he's a very humble person, dude. So shout out to Cobra Code. He's a nice dude. It's really cool, dude, that he followed you. Oh, that's cool, dude. Yeah, it's cool that it had a result, the retweet that I did. Yeah, that's cool, dude. Yeah, I'm happy about it, my dude. Cool shit. Fuck yeah. Okay, so I may work on, because I haven't worked in the interiors of the 7-Elevens. Yeah, remember the 7-Elevens? Let me show a bit of them around here. I'm just gonna copy and paste this one so we can have it around here, people. Yeah, I'm gonna duplicate another one of these ones. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna place a couple of 7-Eleven. I may just have like one 7-Eleven and it's gonna be the same one for all the others, right? So let me show you a bit here. Content, overworld. Yeah, convenience store. So I've got a couple of options for the 7-Elevens. These were made last year in Crocotile. Yeah, I didn't make these ones on the live streams. Yeah, this is things from last year. Okay, so let me show you a bit of the 7-Elevens that I have, like the options, so we can work on the interior of one today. Yeah, I may go and change a bit of these ones. Yeah, I may go and do that. Yeah, we'll see. We will see. Yeah, I've got 4 options. Yeah, here's the other one. Gotta fix those pivot points. Those are shitty pivot points. Yeah, I'm just fucking stupid, right? Yeah, so fuck it. Yeah, let's just continue. Okay, so yeah, I've got these 7-Elevens. Last year I was thinking about not using the exact same colors, right, just for trademark purposes and shit, but the real colors of the 7-Elevens look so nice, and I'm not using the brand. They just say 24/7, so I may go and change this. Yeah, let me fire up Crocotile. So Genki, yeah dude, what's up? What are you working on right now? Or anyone else that's watching, what are you working on? How are the vibes today, chat? Okay, yeah, let me find Crocotile. Yeah, I'm gonna fire up Crocotile so we can see these ones in Crocotile. And let's go also go into Aseprite. So I may change the colors of this one. Yeah, let me go into Google. Yeah, so check it out. Yes, 7-Eleven Japan. Oh shit, Genki redeemed, wore a Pikachu hat and wiggled the ears. Let's fucking go, dude. Thank you for using the points. Yeah, so different colors. Gotta switch up the colors a bit. Yeah, because it's not that recognizable. And yeah, fuck it. Let's just do it. Let's just do it. I'm not gonna use the same brand, but the same colors. Bit says, what the fuck is going on Twitch? What's up, dude? Things are good. I am having fun just at the start of the streaming shit. So how are you, Bit? I saw you were posting shit and you were chatting today on the Discord. That is really nice, dude. Thank you for taking the time to interact and being with the community and posting your resources and shit. Yeah, Bit on the motherfucking house. What's up, Bit? Are you were telling me that you were gonna pull an all-nighter today, right, dude? So what are you gonna work on today? Yeah, let me find Crocotile. Yeah. Okay, so Crocotile. Okay, yeah, here it is. Yeah, Bit, I saw you told me, dude, you were gonna pull an all-nighter. So yeah, I hope everything goes well for you at work and shit. Bit says, I am working on work. Laugh out loud. I knew it, dude. I knew you were working. Oh shit. Yeah, I had a beverage before the stream and now I'm like burp. Yeah, but I saw you were working and shit, dude, so I hope everything goes well with your all-nighter, dude. Yeah. Let me find those convenience stores. Maybe I don't even need to go here. Yeah, so this is what we have right now. We have this one, which has a green and an orange. And the real one has an orange, a green, and a red. So we are missing the red. Yeah. That's what I'm thinking. We're missing the red. I may just switch up the places of the colors, but the green should go in the middle, it seems. Yeah. Okay, let me go and find these textures in Aseprite. So we can do... I'm gonna fix the exterior first. We're gonna see a bit of it in Crocotile, and I'm gonna go and do the interior in BlockBench. Yeah. So, Bit, yeah, what are you working on right now, dude, at work? I know you can't disclose, like, the specifics of your work because you work in a big-ass company with NDAs and shit, but... what are you working on? Okay, so let me find those textures. Where the fuck are you, textures? Convenience store one. Yeah. Convenience store. Yeah, I'm thinking it must be around here. Yeah, convenience store. Okay, here it is. Yeah, check it out. These are the textures of these ones. Okay, yeah, we're gonna switch up these colors for fucking sure. So let me check it out. So we've got a orange on the top, green in the middle, and yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna move this one to the top and shit. Yeah, orange goes here. Yeah, we're just gonna call it 24/7, right? Yeah, don't want to get into any trouble and shit. No getting NDAs or getting sued before releasing the game. Yeah, that would be really, really shitty. So yeah, I'm not gonna take the risk. Yo, Genki, what the fuck are you, dude? Okay. Yeah. Okay, so in the middle we've got the green. Yeah. So I think I can get away a bit with this because this is a different tone of green. Maybe yes, maybe not. Yeah, fuck it. Let's go. Okay, I'm gonna bring this one here. and the lower part is red, right? Let me check out like which tone of red it is. Okay, let me just copy. I'm just gonna get that red. Yeah, fuck it. Yaki says, I'm listening, just cleaning the shop. Okay, my dude. I'm very sorry for pressuring you. No pressure, dude. Yeah, so, yes, dude. I always forget that you're ending the day at work on the sandwich shop and shit at this point of the stream, dude. So I'm very sorry, Genki Dev. Just continue, dude, doing your stuff. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. It's really nice. Hope everything goes well with the ending of the cleaning, dude. Okay, so let's grab up this red and shit. Yeah, it's a different kind of orange. Genki says it's only 2:16 p.m. Oh shit, yeah, dude. But you've told me, how was the... You're closing right now, right? So I'm assuming that it's all sold out. Even if it's early, dude. Yeah, I know that it's early, but it seems like the sandwiches like go very quickly and shit. So yeah, dude, I'm very sorry, dude. I didn't want to be hostile with you. Oh shit, yeah, it's so funny. Okay, let's change up that color, that red hue, saturation. So would be around here, right? Yeah, a bit more saturated. Let me see. I'm gonna copy this one. Okay, just copy this small piece. Okay, I'm trying to find the best way for it not to become a trouble, right? Geki says, dude, don't stress. What the fuck? Who's being hostile? I was being hostile, dude. Yeah, I was like, Genki, where the fuck are you, dude? Why did you go? Yeah, I was the asshole. So don't worry about it, Genki. Yeah, just keep doing your stuff, dude, and let me know when you're finished. Okay, so let's do this one. I'm gonna saturate this one a bit more. Yeah, let me delete this layer. Saturate this one. Yeah, fuck it, I'm just gonna use those ones. Yeah, now it looks more like 7-Eleven, right? Which makes it more troublesome, but fuck it, it doesn't say 7-Eleven, so fuck it, let's go. Okay, let's open up the other one. Same stuff. I'm just gonna copy the whole thing because it's got the same size. Yeah, okay, check it out, there it is. Okay, let's save this one, let's go back into Unreal Engine, and yeah, I'm gonna browse to this one, browse to asset. Okay, awesome. So let's re-import this. Oh, we gotta do it throughout Crocotile, because Crocotile does the UVs on the exporting of the model and shit. Yeah, so yeah, I still gotta do this. I gotta use Crocotile as the middleman. Okay, so let's find those ones. Props, real Spaceman Memories, convenience store. Okay, so here it is. Here they are. I'm gonna open up this one first. There it is. I'm gonna replace it. Let's replace this tile set, which is this one, right? Okay, awesome. Yeah, now it looks more like a 7-Eleven. Yeah, that changing colors was really making it look a bit more random. Yeah, okay, so I see a trouble here. Yeah, gotta fix this one also. Yo, Bit, what are you working on, dude? Are you like in the zone right now? Bit is a software engineer, people. Yes, Bit on Twitch in the chat. He's a fellow game dev also, but also like this hardcore software engineer working in a good company and shit with the good women at work and shit. Yeah, so I'm assuming that you're locked in, dude, so I'm not gonna talk to you anymore until you come back. Yeah, I don't want to interrupt you if you're locked in. Okay, so yeah, we've got that one. Awesome. Yeah, let's go. So anyone else, if you're in chat, just leave a message. Chat is open. Okay, let's continue here. Gaki says should do 6-9. Yeah, that would be a stupid idea, not a bad idea, but yeah, dude. Yeah, that would make it a bit too fucking crazy. It could become like, yeah, people could think it's not a convenience store, and it could be like misunderstood of being something else, Genki Dev. Yeah, so I'm just gonna leave it as 24/7, dude. Yeah. Okay, let's go back into Crocotile. Yeah, Genki Dev. Yeah, I knew it. I knew this kind of comment was gonna come today. Okay, so it's this one. Is it fixed? Yeah, there it is. Awesome. Okay, let's export this one. Export. I think just the whole scene. Yeah, I don't even have objects here. Oh, I do have objects. Oh, okay, I'm just gonna export the objects and shit. I just need the fucking texture. I don't even need the model. Yeah, I just need the UVs, because Crocotile sometimes changes the UVs when you do the export and shit. So you gotta be wary of that. Yeah. You don't have to do anything to the UVs. It already does the work for you. Oh, okay. Select folder. Why isn't it? Yeah. What the fuck is up with that one, dude? Okay, so let's re-import that one. Re-import with new file. Okay. Oh, there it is. Yeah, there it is. Fuck yeah, this is cool. Okay, let's check it out. I cannot see it. Yeah. Okay, let's do the other one. Yeah, let's do the other one. Okay, I'm gonna open up. I'm gonna save this one. Let's open up the other scene. Load scene. Convenience store 2. Awesome. Okay, 10 minutes already of the Pikachu hat, so gotta remove it because this costs points, people. Okay. Oh yeah, it's this one. Yeah, replace this tile set, and it's this one. Okay, awesome. So gonna do the same thing. Okay, close, export objects. I think it's there. Let's go back here to see if I can replace it. Re-import with new file. Yeah, it's this one, right? So let's see what happens. Okay, there it is. Yeah, I gotta change the glowing of this. Yeah, so I'm just gonna remove this one, and yeah, gotta do those materials again. Okay, awesome. Let's apply this one. Okay, so it's glowing a bit, right? But the problem is, dude, what the fuck do you have the other color? Let me just yeah, let me see this one. Let me disconnect this one. Let me disconnect this one. Okay, this one's good. What the fuck is up with these ones? Yeah, which material are you using, people? Yeah. Okay, you're using this one. Let me apply it. Oh, okay, there it is. Yeah, okay, awesome. Okay, so same thing. Okay, so let me go and grab those materials, the ones that we already have. OBJ, it's this one. These are the glowing masks. Yeah, these are the glowing masks and shit. They're a bit dark, right? So let me pump up the brightness on these ones. Okay, first, yeah, let's bring this other shit here. Okay, I'm gonna copy this one. This one goes. Okay, there it is. Yeah, they were a bit dark. I don't even know when did I change the brightness on those ones. Yeah, that's why I was in them a bit opaque. Yeah, like, yeah, interesting. Yeah. Oh, I'm doing a lot of things here in this game, people, so I forget about many things. Months go by and shit, and then I forgot about why did I do something or how did I do something. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah. Okay, so what about this one? Let's pump up the brightness a bit. Yeah, I was seeing that the windows were a bit dark. Okay, there it is. So okay, so let's save this one. Same shit here. I'm just gonna copy, paste this one here. Yeah, let's bump up the brightness on this one. Adjustments, brightness, contrast. Okay, yeah, not too much. Okay, awesome. There it is. Okay, I'm gonna save this one. Let's go back here and let's re-import this one for the masks of the glowing. Okay, so this one is convenience store. Which is this one? 0 0. Okay, this one 0 0, and this one is 0 1. Okay, there it is. Awesome. Let's keep going. Okay, I can go back into the materials now, and I'm just gonna connect this to this and this one to this one. Okay, so let's apply the changes. Let's see if we have the glowing of the color. Yeah, we're back with the glowing of the colors. It does look like way too glowy. It's the day. It's the day. If we saw this one on a night map, it would look better. Yeah, but it's the middle of the day, right? So the colors may not look that nice, but let's see. Yeah, okay, let's try this. Let's place this one of these ones here. Yeah, just for the sake of checking it out in a darker place. Yeah, I'm gonna open up this one, the dungeons. Yeah, this place is darker. So let's imagine we have a 7-Eleven here on this dungeon. Okay, convenience store. Okay, let's try this one. Okay, yeah, the glowing looks better here. Yeah, yeah, because it's darker. Yeah, for sure. Awesome. Okay, yeah, so yeah, that is a material that I'm looking for. The windows aren't glowing that much, just a bit less than the sign. Okay, fuck yeah, let's continue. I may go now into BlockBench to work on the interior of this, because it's a different vibe from the exteriors, right, and the other shops that I was working on. So check it out. This is what I've been working on these last few days. Yeah, we've been working on this once. Let me show you. Yeah, this shop, this one. Let's wait for it to load. Oh shit, dude. Yeah, okay, yeah, we worked on this one. Different vibes, right? Not a 7-Eleven vibes. It's way less modern, more antique, more old, right? Yeah, and we worked on this one. Yeah, so I want to work on something different in these next few days, something more modern, more technological. Like I says, it's more classic. Yeah, definitely, yes, dude. So these ones are more classic, and I want to work in these next few days just to change the vibe on a more modern interior. That's what I want to do. So I'm gonna duplicate this one. This isn't gonna be level shop. Yeah, I think this one's gonna be level shop 3. Okay, so I'm gonna duplicate that one. Let's open up that shit and let's delete this ones, and I'm gonna swap the walls, I'm gonna swap the floor and shit, and we're gonna do all of the modeling in BlockBench of the interior. This one's exciting. Yeah, it's different. It's a total different vibe. My friend fellow game dev with Unreal Engine, Grimeshine, had already worked on a 7-Eleven, which was really interesting. Let me try and find it here on the Discord. By the way, if you want to join the Discord, you want to show your stuff on the Discord, there it is. I'm gonna link it right now. This is the Discord of the NerdyPunkDev community. If you want to show your work, it's for that. Also, you can see other people's work. It's free, so just join if you want to. Okay, so let me find. Yeah, so let me show you what Grimeshine had been doing. Yeah, okay, I can't find it. Give me just a sec. From how the fuck do you search for a specific person in Anna? Yeah, I don't even know how the fuck to search for a specific person on Discord server. Oh shit. Let's see, on YouTube we've got our friend Juan Luis Guerra. Dude, you are named like the singer. That is, I fucking love Juan Luis Guerra. That is a nice name and a good singer. Juan Luis Guerra says on YouTube, I need friends to do real projects. I'm very lazy puppy when I see what others are doing next to me. I let it all out. Damn it, my dude. I was lazy for a good amount of years. Yeah, with any engine, not only Unreal Engine. It took me quite a while, my dude, to start my own game, to not ditch the game, not ditch the project and shit. It's not easy, dude. It's not easy. The hardest part about making games is managing the mental health part and just being consistent and not yeah, ditching the project, going to another thing, just keeping at it and going and going and going, dude. Yeah, the repetitions count. So I understand you, dude. I was there for a good amount of years, my friend. I'm not lying, dude. Not making this shit up. It took me a good while. I think I just matured throughout the years and shit while I was doing other things, so I could finally have the resiliency and the consistency to make games. So just do the repetitions, and my friend, and try to have fun with it. I know it's overwhelming. Do you have any questions about making games with Unreal Engine? How long have you been trying to make games with Unreal? Genki says on Twitch, I've been meaning to ask, but how much more of the world do you need to make? Dude, I don't have an answer to that question. The thing is that I never know when to fucking stop, dude. I have new ideas, more and more ideas, and I like them, and I just go and do them, dude. Yeah, I cannot answer to that question. I cannot lie. You can see the many type of biomes and worlds that on the trailer of the game. By the way, for the people that haven't seen the trailer of the game, you can check it out on Steam. It's in the pin message on Twitch and YouTube. So yeah, dude, I just keep adding shit connected to the story. Yeah, it's no, I know that the mic was like crackling there. Okay, so Genki says, do you want the jester character of mine for a boss fight? Yeah, dude, it'd be cool for some Easter egg boss fight somewhere. Gotta figure out like where would it be, but the side looking one wouldn't be a bad idea, dude. Yeah, just gotta figure out where it could happen, but that could be a good Easter egg of the Twitch community and shit, dude. Yeah, so yeah, answering back to your question, dude, I don't even know. Yeah, that's the thing about making games with, yeah, and not having a boss and shit. I can just say to myself, oh, I'm gonna do a 7-11 today. Let's do that shit. Let's model that shit in BlockBench. So I just do it, dude. So Juan Luis Guerra, are you still there, my friend, on YouTube? Okay, let's, what the fuck was I gonna do? Yeah, let's find some references. 7-11 Japan interior. Yeah, totally different vibes, total different floor, walls, colors, lights. Yeah, I'm excited about doing this one. Okay, 7-11 Japan interior. Let's see if we can find like some specific interiors and shit. Yeah, I'm gonna grab this. Oh, that's too small. That one's too small. So yeah, Genki, what about you? How much more of the world do you need to make for your game? What have you been working on specifically about world building and shit? I saw the message that you sent me, dude. I was doing another thing, so I'm very sorry that I didn't answer to it in Discord. But yeah, I saw it. It was just before I was coming into the stream. That's why I didn't send you a response. Okay. I'm just gonna copy some of these ones. Why are these images so fucking low resolution, dude? Okay, I may use some of the same groceries of the other one, right? Yeah. Okay, let's fire up Obsidian. Oh, coffee screen bottle ready. Half an hour. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Okay, so we've got Obsidian here. I may just create a new canvas now. Yeah, this one's getting way too crazy, right? Check it out. Oh no, not that crazy. I thought this was the other canvas. No, I'm just gonna do it here. Yeah, I thought this was the other one. Okay. Oh shit. Yeah, I like these colors. I like this blue and this orange and shit. Yeah, Shenzhen. This is in China. Fuck yeah, that looks very nice. Very nice 7-Eleven. Okay, so let's go back into Obsidian. Let me paste it here. I'm gonna have these ones around here, right? Yeah, so we can have them separated from the other ones and it doesn't get confusing. Okay, I like this one. Looks very modern, very different from the thing that I've been working. Yeah, the floors are gonna be interesting, and the walls also. What? Mostly the walls are white, right? Yeah, it seems like it. Yeah, mostly walls are white and shit. Yeah. I can see some gray floors and gray. No, not gray walls. Everything's white. Yeah. Oh yeah, total different vibe from the things that I was working on the last few days. So it's a good change to make things fun. Okay, so let's find some other ones. Yeah, I remember this. This Grimeshine did something like this. Yeah, that floor looks cool. Yeah, I cannot find the fucking post on the Discord. I don't even know how the fuck to find someone's specific posts on a Discord server. Yeah, I was trying to do the search there and it wasn't working, so who fucking knows. Yeah, okay, so let's continue here. I'm just gonna grab a couple of these ones as a reference to know what I want to do. Yeah, so Genki, how about you, dude? How about you and your world building, your world design? When do you know you're gonna know? When is it like the limit of what you want to do and shit? Like how many worlds and designs you want to make, dude? Yeah, or anyone else watching, just leave a message. Chat is open, right? We're talking about making games, making art and shit, whatever you want to talk about. Yeah, chat is open, not for politics or stupid ass topics. Yeah, so gotta clear that out, right? Because it has happened sometimes. Okay, I like the floors, I like the lights. Let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can do. Let me just find another one of these ones. Yeah. Okay. This one looks nice, but it's so fucking low resolution, dude. Yeah, it's crazy how now the internet is like full of AI images, which are like the high resolution ones, and the photos are low resolution, which is fucking stupid. Yeah. Okay. Let me see. I just want to find one that is a bit different than the others. Okay, 7-Eleven Japan. Maybe without the word interior. Yeah. Okay, yeah, without that word. So I'm gonna copy this one. They sell this fresh food, which looks really, really nice. Okay, let's continue. Genki says on Twitch. Yeah, so the world building for mine is almost done. Oh, okay, dude. So you're gonna keep the same biome throughout the whole game story, I'm assuming, or there are things that you haven't showed, because I've seen like the world that you have showed me, which is the green one, right, with the green trees and everything and all of that stuff. So have you thought about other kind of biomes and shit? Yeah, didn't know, dude. So it's cool, dude. It's good that you have the scope. You're not that crazy like me, because I don't even know when to fucking stop, dude. Yeah, so it is what it is, dude. Genki says on Twitch, I have majority of the main characters created and the world is built around them. No, what I meant by world building, I meant narrative. Oh, okay, dude. So I get you. You have probably about 8 areas to make. Okay, yeah. So you gotta work a lot. Yeah, I was surprised, dude, that you when I was thinking like, yeah, just this world, the one that you have showed me, and I was like, Genki should do other worlds. So yes, dude, these 8 other areas looks like a lot of work and shit. So good luck, dude. Good luck. It's a long journey, but it's a fun one nonetheless. Okay, so awesome. Okay, I'm gonna bring another one of food like the last one. Genki says they're going to make the map so as large as Pokemon Diamond and Pearl. Yeah, dude. Understand. Yeah, it makes sense, dude. For your game, it makes sense and shit. I don't even know to which game to compare my map, dude, because I'm gonna be changing maps, dude. How are you gonna do this? Are you gonna have different levels, or are you gonna have a big ass world where you're gonna have the different biomes? Yeah, what is your decision there, Genki? Yeah, okay. Genki Dev is also a fellow Unreal Engine 5 game developer, making also a 2.5D game. Yeah, I'm gonna show it in a bit. Give me just a sec. I just want to find like some other images and shit to have like reference. Yeah, 7-Eleven Japan. Fridge. Yeah, maybe a fridge. Okay, yeah, something like this. Okay, awesome. Let's go. Let's continue. Let's go back and we're gonna go into BlockBench now, people. Yeah, so Genki, let me show you a bit of Genki's game. Let me fire up Instagram here, dude, so we can see, so people can see what the fuck we're talking about, dude. It's good to give a bit of context, right? Yeah. So give me just a sec and I'm gonna show Genki's game. Yeah. Okay, first before I can go do any modeling, I'm gonna switch up this wall and this floor for sure. Gonna get rid of this. This is a total different vibe, total different day, total different project, right? So I want to get rid of this vibe. So Genki Devs, let me find you here. So this is Genki Dev's game, also made with Unreal Engine 2.5D. So this is what we're talking about. Genki's gonna work on 8 different areas for this game. You can check out more about the game on Genki's Instagram. I'm gonna link it there in the chat so you can follow him. Okay, let me read the comments now. So Genki says, it's going to be one big world, but it's going to be done through a few map instances that are connected together. Okay, so the same thing as me, different levels. Genki says, hey bro, you don't need to show my game. This is a Spaceman Memories stream. Dude, I can do whatever the fuck I want because this is my stream. So if I want to show your game, you gotta deal with it, dude. Yeah, Genki says, I just feel bad, amigo. No, shut the fuck up, dude. This stream is to share other people's work, is to share the good vibes, to share the projects. Yeah, so I just feel proud, dude, about having friends that are also making games. This was a dream that I was looking forward to have, dude, throughout these last years that I was working solo and shit. So it's so nice for me, dude, to finally have game dev friends, dude. Even if they're not close, you're like in the other fucking side of the world, dude. So Genki sending the love. Yeah, dude. So people, there it is, Genki Dev's game. You can check it out on Instagram. He's always posting there. Okay, let's find the materials for this before I go into BlockBench. I want to switch up the vibes completely so I can change from old to new today. Genki says, but yeah, several maps connected together. I think it'll be easier in performance. Yeah, it is easier in performance, dude. It's easier to set up and shit. Unreal Engine is set up to make big ass open world games, dude, for fucking sure. But you gotta do a lot of tweaking and shit and level streaming and shit. Yeah, so I just went with the easy way. Yeah, having different maps and go from one place to the other so it loads. So my maps aren't that complex in the sense of geometry and shit. So they load quickly, dude. I can take advantage of it. Okay, so let me go and find, yeah, texture. Yeah. Let's go into our beloved stylized textures website so we can change these ones, right? Stylize. Okay, here it is. So let's find the floor first. I think I saw something that looked like the floor that I need. Yeah, so I'm just gonna go and try to find it. Yeah, the sound effects guy says to Genki, level streaming or world partition. Yeah, good question, the sound effects guy. So in my case, the sound effects guy, thank you for being here, my friend. Very happy. We're hanging out on Joey Tor's live stream the other day, and yeah, we had fun. We were trolling Joey and shit. So yeah, how are you, my friend? Yeah, I am doing just regular maps, my dude. I'm just like opening maps, no world partition. Yeah, so just different levels, as in the levels of Unreal Engine, right? Yeah, so that's how I'm doing it. Have you tried world partition, the sound effects guy? I know you do sound effects, but I'm assuming that you have done any other things with Unreal Engine, right? I haven't tried world partition yet, but it sounds interesting. It seems complex, dude. It makes me a bit overwhelmed. Genki says, same as early, I think. Seems to the easiest to implement. It is the easiest to implement, dude. Yeah, for sure, it's the easiest to implement. But the engine is built to do very complex open world things. Yeah. Okay, the music already finished. This is a good playlist. I like this one, but it's just 40 minutes, right? Okay, so I'm just gonna restart it. Yeah, fuck it. Yeah, I just wanted to chill today, so that's why I changed the music to something more chill. So the sound effects guy says on Twitch, people, I messed up with it a little bit with world partition, right? The game I'm currently working on is level by level, but we utilize data layers a ton. Oh, but because it's complex, right? Yeah. So level by level, just like me, but you're using data layers in each one of the levels. Yes, dude, I have seen those systems. Yeah, it helps with performance, right? Yeah, Yeah, because it's a very different thing what you're working on. Way more assets, way more geometry and shit. I can take advantage of not doing many things because of the simplicity of the things that I'm doing. But yeah, for other type of game, I would definitely had to work with streaming and shit, and world partitioning and data layers and shit. So there are a lot of, when you work with sound, dude, yeah, because I'm working with sound in a very basic way. You're like the top-notch person to talk about this. When you work with sound, when they are like very complex sounds, like, yeah, how do you manage the loading of things while the player moves and everything? Yeah, for optimization and everything, because I'm assuming these are like very complex sounds, right, my friend? Okay, let me find the floor. Yeah, indoor tiles. Nah, none of these ones work. Okay, I may use one of these ones for the walls. Yeah, I'm just gonna make it lighter, but this one looks nice. This one also looks nice. Yeah, check this one out. Concrete wall. Yeah, I don't want it to look that flat, right? So it doesn't look that boring. This one also looks nice. We'll try with both. Yeah, so okay, I'm gonna download which of these ones am I gonna download? Yeah, I think I'm gonna download this one. Yeah, let's download this one, concrete wall. Yeah, so this is gonna be for the wall. Let's find the floor now. Okay, so the sound effects guy, people on Twitch, this person that you see right now in chat, it's like a specialist in sound effects in Unreal Engine. Okay, new message from the sound effects guy. So the sound effects guy says on Twitch, I'm gonna read this message. Interesting stuff. I love this shit. He says that data layers can get really complex for sure, but being able to unload entire chunks of assets that you don't need anymore, it's a huge performance boost. For audio specifically, I can put them in the data layers as well, so they despawn with everything else. There's also a lot of concurrencies happening, limiting numbers of sounds by type. Yes, I have seen that, my friend. Yeah, I didn't know many things about sounds in Unreal Engine and shit. Throughout the process of doing things, I saw that you couldn't you couldn't play some things on top of other ones. My stupid ass brain just thought that you could play things whenever you wanted in blueprints and shit, and they would like layer on top of each other like regular sounds and shit. But yeah, there's limitations to concurrency, right? Yeah, that's really interesting, dude. Yeah, I gotta work and check out more of this about unloading entire chunks of assets. Yeah, yes, dude. It's hard. Yeah, being a solo dev and being learning and doing everything and shit, you end up doing things in a very hacky way, dude. Yeah, you don't learn things the right way, like the engine and the technicalities behind the engine and shit. So you just go and do things as you think they should be made, but there are many more optimized ways of doing things. So this makes a lot of sense. Yeah, there must be like a huge performance boost and shit. Yeah, the concurrency audio, that was a thing that I learned throughout the way. Like I was like trying to play sounds and shit, music, sound effects and shit. I thought that you could just play them whenever you fucking wanted and shit. But I was in like, yeah, some things were stopping other ones and stuff. Yeah, you're like the king of this, dude. Yeah, my knowledge about audio in Unreal Engine is like very basic. I would say that it's the area of the engine where I like the most. I have to sit down and learn more about it. The sound effects guy says on Twitch, Unreal Engine defaults to 32 sounds at one time, but when you have ambiances, diegetic and non-diegetic sound effects, Foley, dialogue, music, it all adds up quickly. You can increase the default value, but it'll get muddy. It's very much a less is more type thing. Yeah. Yes, I have seen that with the engine. Bit says on Twitch, what the fuck is diegetic? I am a diabetic. Bit said this. Okay, Bit, let's check out the definition of diegetic here on Google. Oh shit, the sound effects guy. Bit is joking, he's just crazy. Okay, diegetic. It's occurring within the context of the story and able to be heard by the characters. Yeah. So that is a diegetic sound, and a non-diegetic sound is the opposite. Yeah, having a source external to the context of the story and not heard by the characters. Yes, dude. Yeah. So this person is very technical, people. So that's why you're gonna see like the messages in the chat from the sound effects guy. Like he's gonna use very technical terms, which I fucking love. Okay, the sound effects guy says diegetic. Okay, I showed that one. So yeah, character, not player. Yeah, so Beat is crazy, the sound effects guy. Dude, how the fuck did you were you thinking about diabetic when we're talking about diegetic? Beat says trees don't make sounds when they fall over if no one is there. Y'all are making stuff up. Dude, you are crazy. You are crazy. Yeah, but I get you, the sound effects about what you were talking about. It adds up really, really quickly, the sounds, and it can get very muddy really, really quickly. Yeah, I wouldn't even know like what would happen if a tree falls on some random place of the world, right? Like, would we hear it or not? Yeah, how to set that up? I'm setting up my sounds like wherever I'm at. The sounds are gonna happen there and the interactions and shit. So yeah, interesting. This is a joke by Bit, but that's interesting, right? Yeah, thinking about some blueprint not close to you and shit, and how those if it's like in a randomized way, if it's like in a procedural way, if it like fell somewhere and it had like the blueprint, the code, so that it generates a sound or anything. Yeah, that's an interesting thought. Yeah, so that's what the thing that you were talking about, right? Like, that's why you just load chunks of data with the things that are happening. Yeah, the sound effects guy says to Bit depends on how big you can make your attenuation radius. Yeah, the attenuation radius in a real engine. Yeah, I get that. Yeah, the sound effects guy. Bit, have you tried working with sounds in Godot? Only Hans on the motherfucking house says, what's up, kings? What's up, Only Hans? Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. How are you? What are you doing? What are you doing? Are you eating? Or are you like just chilling? Okay, I've got that material. Let me grab the other one for the floor. I'm gonna read Bit. Bit says on Twitch, I don't know, man. I went to Polyphia concert without hearing protection. I am probably cook. Oh shit. The sound effects guy says, you lucky bastard. I'd love to see them live. Oh shit. So Bit is like the most lucky person today in the chat. Was it like a crazy ass concert, dude? Bit says on Twitch, I saw them back in like 2018, I want to say. I bought an official guitar tab book for $40. Have you learned something with the tab book, dude? Okay, let me check these guys out, dude. What type of music is this one? Progressive rock band. I haven't heard these guys, dude. Dude, the music world is so fucking big, dude. You can't keep up with this shit. So the sound effect guy is a fan of this one, just like Bit. Good stuff, dude. The internet joining people. Only Hans says on Twitch, I'm great. Hanging with Frida. Dominic is at band practice, so I came here for some fun. Okay, Only Hans. So we're having fun. Thank you for being here. Sending the love to you and Frida also, and to Dominic wherever he is, like practicing with the band. So what do you have for dinner, Only Hans? Bit says on Twitch, fuck no, I am not that good. They are insane. I know, dude. I know you're not as good as them, but have you like tried to use the book like for real? You didn't just like bought it and did nothing with it. The sound effects guy says guitar tabs for Tim Hansen probably look like hieroglyphs. I imagine, dude. I imagine because of the genre, like the type of music that they play, that it's gonna be really, really crazy. Okay, let me find the floor. Okay, this one looks nice for the walls also, not gonna lie. Then which ones of these? Yeah, I thought I was gonna find. I may just change the color of this one, people, or this one also. Yeah, I could try that. Let's see what happens. Tiles. Oh, this one's interesting. I like this one. Oh, I'm gonna use this one. Yeah, that one for fucking sure. Let's go with that one. Okay. Yes, this one's cool for the floor. Gonna download that one. Okay. Okay, written comments. Okay, Bit says this is their most popular song. Give it a listen. No, dude, I am not gonna listen to it. The other day, I listened to one song. It was like a meme song when I was doing music on Sunday, and YouTube sent me, yeah, a message that I almost got a copyright strike because of listening to copyrighted music, dude. So I don't want to risk it, dude. It has been so fucking hard, and I don't want to get any copyright strike. So I'm very sorry, dude. Yeah, so you try to play guitar like them, right? It says the most difficult song, the thing I was able to play half decently was Eric Johnson's Cliffs of Dover in high school talent show. Cliffs of Dover is a good fucking song, dude. Do you remember it in Guitar Hero? That was a fun song to play, dude. Yeah. Okay, why isn't this one downloading, dude? I thought I had downloaded it. Yeah, this one's not working. It's broken. Only Hans says on Twitch, I ate fast food, Mexican food. It was nice as fuck, but I ate too much. Now I'm laying here in pain. Yeah, sounds like Mexican food. Yeah, this is the, you know the drill, right? Yeah, having Mexican food and then suffering after it. So I hope that, did you drink something yet, like some kind of medicine or anything? Only Hans. It says I tried to learn sweep picking, but I didn't know that shit is really hard. It just takes time, dude. It just takes time. I played guitar like in a very hardcore way when I was younger, and whichever technique you wanna like try to master, it just takes fucking time, dude. It's not that you don't have the talent. It's just that you didn't dedicate enough time to it. Yeah, dude. Yeah, that's just how it is. Okay, let's open up this ones. I'm gonna create this one 128 by 128, so we can go setting up those materials for the walls and the floor. Okay, getting back to the chat. The sound effects guy says to bit. I don't have the dexterity. It's so hard. That's why I prefer bass. I got fat fingers. A lot of people prefer bass, dude. I never prefer the bass, which is crazy, but it seems like it is the vibe for many people, dude. I don't get the hang of the bass. I never got it. It's just different kind of brains, I would say. Yeah, I got the hang of guitar. I really enjoy guitar, but I never got the hang of playing bass. So it's cool, dude, because we need a lot of bass players in the world. Any kind of instrument player in the world we need. But says to the sound effects guy, yeah, my guitar days are behind me. I am a piano man these days. Shut the fuck up, dude. Are you like really playing piano, dude? My guitar days are also behind, people. They are totally behind. I am a somewhat wannabe game developer person now. Bit says my family heirloom is 200-year-old upright piano. I need to get it restored. My mom's mom and her mom learned to play it. So you should learn to play that shit. Ketchu says, wonderful. I got here a bit late, but I'm here, guys. What's up, Ketchu? Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. How are you? What have you working today? Only Hans says, Guitar Hero. I want to play Guitar Hero again. I was just asking them if we could buy it. You should buy it, Only Hans. Why in this household of creative people like you and Dominic is Guitar Hero is not there? I wonder. Yeah, you should definitely get that one. It's a lot of fun. I remember those times of Guitar Hero and also playing real guitar, but it was way more fun. The sound effects guy says, oh hell yeah, I've got a Steve Vive Gem 7V sitting in the closet, not getting the love it deserves, so I know the pain. Yes, that's why I just sold everything. I just sold all of my guitars, all of my amps and shit. Yeah, it's hard to see things just taking dust. It says, so I need 15,000 hours, not 10,000 hours. Got it. 15,000 hours. 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 15,000 Dude, you didn't dedicate 10,000 hours to piano or guitar or anything. And if you did it, you would become a very good player. Catcher says on Twitch, I play the bass and piano. I love the groove and slapping the bass. Shit, dude, you're also a musician. Fuck yeah. Geki says, Nerdy loves slapping the ass. At this point in my life, dude, it'd be cool, but it doesn't even happen, Genki. Yeah. Bit says the only hands. Clone Hero. Why do you say Guitar Hero it's Clone Hero, dude? Yeah, Catcher says, I'm free to work on whatever and I'm gonna have fun with a GTA 5 script mod where you can pick up coins or at least try it. I haven't ever tried doing GTA 5 mods, dude. How long have you been doing this? Bit says, I don't know, Nerdy. I spend many hours playing guitar. Dude, okay, that is a good conversation. You should read this book. There are many books, dude. Yeah, I'm gonna post them on the Discord. Yeah, I don't even know which one to mention, but the hours don't necessarily mean that they are efficient hours. These hours have to be on the edge of you mastering the shit and also it being difficult. If it's too easy, you don't learn. If it's too hard, you just get frustrated. So it's gotta be like in the middle of this practice hours. It's not just like doing the 10,000 hours and it's gonna happen. So yeah, dude, maybe your practice wasn't the right one to master the stuff, because I know, dude, that you could have the capacity to become a good player. Only Hans says apparently it's expensive and hard to find the guitars, but yet would be so nostalgic to play and hear all those songs again. Yeah, and it's for console, right? Are there Guitar Hero guitars for PC, people? I can't remember. I played it on console. But says I can still hear the metronome ticking in the back of my head. Sweep picking requires a lot of dexterity. Are you familiar with sweep picking? Yes, I am, dude. I am familiar with that shit. I wasn't good at it, dude. I wasn't good at it, but I've seen, dude. I've seen people who are not good at it at the beginning and they just keep doing it, and then they became good, dude. So I was a jazz guitar player, dude, so different kind of techniques and shit. Yeah, I was using even with electric guitar, I was using a lot my fingers. Yeah, so I was using the picks and also using a lot of fingers, so I had to switch between the hand and the pick. Yeah, jazz guitar is crazy. Yeah. The sound effects guy says to Bid, I live my life 120 BPM at a time. That is a good BPM, my dude. That is a good one. Bid says, I think my resting heart rate is elevated because it's trying to catch up to my metronome days. Oh, shit, dude. Yeah, I remember the metronome days. Crazy shit. Crazy ass fucking days. Yeah, don't want to get back to the metronome days, dude. I'm not gonna lie. It's good. It's nice to be a musician and shit, but it's so fucking stressful, dude. Yeah, so my metronome days are back. They're back in the past. Shit. Yeah, they are way behind me. Okay, let me do this one. Okay, this is the floor, people. Okay, do we have it? Almost there. Genki says, I DM Cobra Code on Discord. Mans mentioned you, Nerdy. You are famous, bro. Oh, shit, dude. I didn't know. I didn't know about this. I have talked with Cobra, dude. He's such a humble guy, dude. Such an inspiring guy. Yeah, shout out to Cobra Code, dude. I wouldn't be here making this game in Unreal Engine without Cobra Code, dude. He's like my mentor. I haven't met the guy in person and shit, but his videos is why I am here, dude, making this game. So yeah, shout out to Cobra Code, dude. It's really nice that he mentioned me, dude. Yeah, good guy, good person, dude. Thank you for mentioning that, Genki. The sound effect guy says on Twitch, jazz chord shapes are crazy. They are fucking crazy, dude. I don't want to even get into that shit. Oh shit, dude. Oh shit, it's like PTSD. Yeah, the jazz chords. Yes, dude. Oh shit, dude. Crazy times, dude, in my life. It says, but yes, Nerdy, I'm a piano man. Dude, are you like really taking the piano lessons, or are you like talking shit? Are you practicing, dude? Yeah, I will believe you if you tell me seriously, yes, dude. I've taken the lessons and shit. I know you can learn stuff, but are you trolling or not? It says I took piano lessons in high school as well as guitar. A long time ago, dude. are you taking them now? Catch says on Twitch, I just play on my own. I don't want to play for other people. I enjoy just playing for myself and feeling the music. It is good, dude. I am at that point in life right now as a musician that I can enjoy the music again, because there was a good while where I didn't enjoy the music, dude. I didn't enjoy making music or anything. So I'm happy for you, dude. It's not easy to get to that point where you just do it for yourself. You don't want to impress anyone. You're not thinking about the technical stuff and shit. Yeah, so just enjoying the vibe and the flow of the music. I get you. Bit says on Twitch, I don't need lessons anymore. I already know music theory. Piano technique is pretty straightforward. I'm not learning any crazy classical stuff. Dude, can you... Okay, I believe you, dude. But I want to see you playing. You should record... one of these days, you should record your fingers. I know you don't want to dox yourself, but I want to see you playing, dude. Yeah. I want to see you playing. This is a crazy ass story coming from you, dude. So I want to see you playing the piano. Which kind of things have you been playing, dude? So if it's not classical, what are you playing? Yanimal says good morning. What's up, Yanimal? Yeah, it's good morning from Yanimal, people, because Yanimal is in Asia. Yeah, I know that many of you, it's the middle of the night and shit, just like me. But Gentleman in Asia, what's up, my dude? What are you working on today? Bit says on Twitch, I have that shit music for it laying around. I was able to play the opening of Tokyo Ghoul on piano. Oh, shit. Have you seen animes or... Okay. Let me check this out, dude. Okay, so you really played the piano, dude. I believe you. Yeah, I believe you, dude. I'm not joking. Oh, Bit. Dude. You should become a content creator, dude. So, which of these guys? Okay, you mentioned animes and Tehister. These are the guys you're talking about, dude. The sound effects guys, too nerdy. Why do your hands look like they went in a grinder? Nerdy. AB means is 9. Shit, dude. Fuck the end of that message. That is like total PTSD, dude. Dude, there's so much math and behind all of this jazz harmony and shit. I was like totally into the books and shit, dude, figuring out the math behind these chords and shit. It's crazy, dude. Yeah, that chord gave me like the chills. Gentleman says on Twitch, working on that puzzle block, finally got it behaving. Now to make a different version. Okay, my dude, keep posting about it on YouTube. That's cool. Genki says because he's been shredding the sound effects guy. Oh no, dude, like the end of that message is like, oh shit, I don't even want to get into that shit. What the fuck do those chords exist? But says yes, they transcribed anime soundtracks for piano. Okay, so I haven't seen these guys, dude. Let me check them out. I'm gonna stop the music here so we can check them out, just because you recommended them and it's not a crazy content, dude. Yesterday you were trying to make me look at a video about this stupid ass guy, and I didn't want to look at him, dude, because I was gonna get frustrated. But this is cool. Let's check this out. Where do they turn into a duet? Okay, around here. Oh shit, yeah. Oh, look at these motherfuckers. Yeah, dude, these guys are really fucking good. If I was a piano player, I would have had an existential crisis after that video, but I am not a piano player, so for me it's just inspiring. Yeah, but if I was one, I would definitely get an existential crisis. Polyphim says on Twitch, what's up, dude? Polyphim says, I was trying to do a polyrhythm beat 7-11 while you model yours, but I'm failing miserably. Shit's too hard. Dude, why the fuck do you want to make this polyrhythm beat? Just because you are named Polyphim? Dude, that's 7-11 beat. Are you like really trying that shit, dude? You're not joking? Yeah, because I'm working in the 7-11 shit, but are you like really trying to do it? Polyphim doing a polyrhythm. Bit says on Twitch, nerdy, don't you remember? You and I talked about Joe Hisaishi. I'm a big piano guy. Yeah, we talked about Joe Hisaishi. Dude, did you see all of that Ghibli stuff on the internet? Oh, Hayao Miyazaki must wanna kill himself. People are gonna kill this guy, dude, with all of this AI stuff. He doesn't like that shit. This happening, it's like the most ironic and sad thing for Hayao Miyazaki, dude. Yeah, Bit says try 13-8 time signature. I'm not gonna try any fucking time signature. I just go for 4 and 4, dude. Yeah, 4 and 4 time signature, and all of the other ones don't fucking exist for the rest of my fucking life, dude. Yeah, those are crazy ass time signatures. So no, never going back to any of that crazy shit. Okay, let me export this one so we can do the floor. Okay, read the comments. Polyphone says, because I saw you modeling at the store, thought it was cool to try that out, but dude, it's not cool to try that out. Just go with the regular 4x4 time. 7x11 time. That is fucking crazy, Polyphone. That is like some fucking crazy music, dude. Don't try that shit, dude. You're gonna get frustrated. Have fun making music. Don't go for the crazy. Polyphone says on Twitch, it's easy to put them down on the piano roll, but I can make them sound good. Yeah, dude. Yeah, Bit says there's a commercial for a guy here. He says, call 444 44444. That's what he says, dude. Bit says stop saying 4. It's getting stuck in my head. 444. Call 444 444 to contact Bit on Ohio. Yeah. You wanna know who's the coolest person in Ohio? In Cincinnati, Ohio? Call 444 444 444 to contact Bit. The sound effects guy says on Twitch, 4 bars of 7, 4 leaves, just enough room for a 4/4 resolve, and it grooves so hard. Oh shit, dude, we're getting into the crazy music stuff. Yeah, we're getting into that. Polyphone says not 7/11 time signature, 7/11 polyrhythm, meaning 7 bits against 11. Yes, dude. Yeah, no. Fuck that shit. I just go for 4/4 music at this point in my life, dude. No polyrhythm, no, like, dude, why are you trying to break your head, dude? Bit, is this the 444 guy? Dude, what the fuck is this link, dude? Is this the 444 guy? Oh yeah, it's the 444 guy. It's not offensive in any way, dude. Can I watch it? Let me know if it's not offensive. If it's not offensive, I'm gonna watch it. Okay. Yaki says, have you seen the high court synth? No, dude, I haven't. What is this? Bit said it's not. It's commercial for an attorney. Okay, let's watch the commercial for the 444 attorney, dude. Okay, I'm gonna stop the music. Genki, what is this, dude? What is this that you mentioned? Okay, so this is... Oh, Blake Maslin. Four, 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 four. Dude, I'm gonna sing that song now just to make you angry a bit. 4, 4, 4. Yeah, that is crazy. Senia Game says, what's good, nerdy? What's up, my dude? Thank you for being here. How are you? It's been a while. Genki, you sent this. Okay, let me check that out. It says that is what was getting stuck in my head, laughing my ass off. Okay, so I'm gonna sing it even fucking more. 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. The sound effect guy says, oh, 937 was my area code when I lived up there. Oh, so you lived close to this attorney, dude? The 444 guy? That is crazy, dude. Genki says, I bought one from Kickstarter. It's sick. Going to use it for the soundtrack. Okay, let me check this out, dude. It sounds like a cool instrument. Okay, people, I'm gonna check out this link, and that's the final one for like the next 30 minutes. And I'm gonna keep working in Aseprite, and then we can check out other links. So this is the high... Oh, yes, Genki. I have seen the high court. Yes, I have seen this shit. This shit is really fucking cool, dude. Dude, did you already get it? Yeah. Do you have it like in your hands and shit? So check out how this shit works, people. This is really cool. Yeah, this small synth is doing all of that you're listening to. I saw this one, dude. Yeah, that is a cool instrument. Oh shit. Yeah. Dude, I can't believe you got that shit. That is so cool. How much does it cost, dude? Yeah, that is a nice instrument. Did you see the one that they made with some brand? I don't even know which brand it is. With the guy from Tame Impala, with Kevin Parker. Did you see that collab, dude? Okay, let me read the comments. Bit says to the sound effects guy, I am from Cincinnati. Yeah, Bit is from Cincinnati. That's why I was joking with the 444. Call 444 to contact the craziest guy in Cincinnati. Yaki says, yeah, I can show you. It's at home. Yeah, dude. Show it to me when you're at home. Bit says, you are doing it wrong. Me, I'm singing it wrong, dude. The sound effects guy says, I was up I-75 from you in Sydney. Genki says, I'll show you on a call. Help me look it up, hook it up to Logic Pro. Yeah, we gotta see how it works. Bit says you need Hatsune Miku chord pedal. Oh shit, dude. Okay, this is the last link that I'm gonna check out, people, because gotta log in, gotta come back here to work, set up these materials. So let me check this one out, dude. Yeah. Genki, does anyone listen here to Tame Impala? Did you see the synth that they made with Kevin Parker from Tame Impala, like the collab? That is a fucking good one, dude. Okay, so this is a pedal for Korg Miku Stomp. Let's check it out. Yeah, that is a good fucking pedal. Yeah, I can do that shit now in Logic Pro, dude, but if I was a guitar player, it'd be cool to have this kind of pedal. Yeah, dude. Good shit. Good shit. That is a good pedal, dude. Yeah, it reminds me of the times that I wanted pedals in my life and shit. I don't want them anymore. Okay, let me read the comments. Genki says, I can't remember, a couple hundred. Yeah, I can't remember. Polyphone says to Genki, that's British, that's cool. Yeah. Genki says, yeah, I saw the Tame Impala one. That is a good one, dude. It's like a bigger version of this one, the one that you showed me. Segnik says, just stopping by for a few, taking a break from dev work. Okay, dude. How's dev work? How's life in the game? When are you releasing? You told me you were gonna release in the next few months, right? So how is that going? Bit says to the sound effects guy, so you have tried Skyline then, I am guessing. Or perhaps Goda? What is this Geta, dude? Segnik says, what cool statue are you working on today? Okay, my dude, I'm not working on statues today. I am working on interiors because I've been working on these shops these last few days. So this is like a more older one, right? An interior. This is an older one. I was working on this one also, and also working on this cafe. And I want to go with something more modern, because I'm gonna have different kind of things on the game. So I'm now working on a 7-Eleven, and I'm trying to set up first the walls, the floor, and then go into BlockBench to do some modeling. Okay, General says, very cool video. Yeah, that's a cool video. Bit says to the sound effects guy, I can't move away from Cincinnati. We'll miss Skyline. It's nothing special, but you love it here. Yeah, dude. Yeah, it's hard, dude. It's hard to leave the place where you're from. Yeah, I don't love my city, dude, not at all. It's a crazy ass stupid city, dude, but I don't want to leave, dude. Yeah, it's a crazy relationship to have with places. So I get you. Gentleman says, one of my best friends back in Holland builds his own effect boxes and pedals for his guitar. He's nerdy like that. Yeah, different kind of nerd, right, dude? Yeah, I've met those kind of people. Bit says, I want to start my own studio and bring game dev jobs to Cincinnati. You should, dude. Go for that dream. Go for that dream. If you have it there in your heart, dude, you can get the capital and shit. Go for that shit. Yeah, the sound effects guy says, it sucks. In Florida, the closest I have is Chili 5-way from Steak and Shake. Oh, shit, you live in Florida, right? Segnik says, interiors are fun, but tricky to keep track of. Yeah, they're fun and tricky, dude. Different stuff. Yeah. Yeah. Bit says, nerdy, Gera is a German breakfast food. Cincinnati was settled by German immigrants. Yeah, you told me. In Germany, they call it Grützwurst. Okay, dude. No, I haven't tried any of that. I didn't even know about this German breakfast food. Interesting, dude. You told me about the Cincinnati German immigrants. Sayniak says, I got 1 month left, my dude. Okay, dude. So rooting for you, dude. I hope everything goes well. Have you released a demo yet, Sayniak Games? Gentleman says, German sausages are great. I haven't even tried them, dude. Yeah, I haven't ever tried the German sausages. Yeah, it's crazy, dude. I think they sell them here, but they seem to be expensive. And they're like the famous one of the world, right? Yeah, so let me see. Unreal Spaceman Memories. I'm gonna create, this one's gonna be concrete floor 1. Okay, this one's gonna be concrete floor 1. I'm thinking this is roughness. Yeah, this is roughness. Okay, I'm gonna export this one. This is normal, right? Getting back to chat in a bit, people, give me just a sec. Gotta lock in a bit so we can do progress today. Okay, I'm gonna export this one. This one's gonna be height map. Yeah, wanna change the vibe of the whole place before I start modeling in BlockBench, right? And I can change the lighting also. We're not gonna have that yellow lighting that we currently have on the level. Okay, this one's color. Awesome. And finally, AO. Okay, let's switch up that floor. Browse to asset, wood ground. No, I'm gonna create a new one. Concrete floors. Okay, this one's gonna be concrete floor 1. Floor. Getting back to the chat in a bit, people. Give me just a sec while I import these ones. I'm gonna go setting up the material while I read the comments. Okay, this one, concrete. Where the fuck are you, dude? Dude, where the fuck are you? Okay, here it is. Okay, let's import them. Okay, let me read the comments down. So, Polyphim says, love me a good fat... what, dude? What? Which are the blood sausages, dude? Which are those ones? I don't know about these ones. Catch us redeem. Wear the Pikachu hat and wiggle the ears. Okay, dude, gotta do it. Sayniak says, yes, sir, demo on Steam from November. How has it been going, the numbers of the demo, my dude? Sayniak is releasing a game next month on Steam. So that's what we're talking about. Gentleman says, for some reason, here in the Philippines, Hungarian sausage is everywhere. Hungarian sausage? Dude, I didn't even know Hungarians had sausage. Bit says on Twitch, Cincinnati's economy used to be a pig farming. Rootswurst originated in poor families and they would combine meat scraps from breadcrumbs. Here we call it Gouda. Yeah, I don't even know how to pronounce it. Is this Gouda? Yeah. Pig farming and brewing. Yeah, dude. Sounds German. Yeah. But says until prohibition, but the old breweries are being revived here. Yeah, dude, they should revive the brewers, dude. It's good for the economy, wherever it is. Yeah, for fucking sure. So, catches, wiggling the ears, because you redeemed that one, dude. Thank you for using the points. Appreciate it. Okay, the sound effect guy says, dear sausage is another thing I miss from Ohio. Down here in Florida, right, people look at you like you eat roadkill when you mention it. I haven't tried any of these, people, and it sounds cool. Can you show like some pictures on the Discord about these sausages with the things that you're talking about? Catches Pikachu, yeah. It says it's like ghetto. Oh, it's like ghetto. Okay, it's like ghetto. That's how you pronounce it. Dude, could you send like some images about this food that you're talking about on the Discord so we can show it here on the live stream for the people that are hungry? Okay, let's set this one up. Wood floor, wood ground. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna copy this one, and this one. Let's go back here. Concrete floors. Oh, no, not here. Yeah, I'm gonna move them here. Yeah. Okay, awesome. Sayniak says 1,100 downloads of the demo so far. Oh, has it helped you with the wish list, dude? Were you part of the Steam Game Fest, Steam Next Fest also? All of him says on Twitch, I can't remember the name, but we ate them from time to time when you lived in Switzerland. Oh, the blood sausages. Yeah, I was on the German side, says Paul of him. So lots of different type of sausages, beers and sauerkraut. Yeah, dude. I haven't been to Europe, so it sounds such a nice story. Dude, how long did you live in Switzerland? Dude, you've like done everything in life. Yeah, all of the side quests done by Polyphim. Genki says, have you tried the sausage? No, I haven't tried that one, dude. I'm gonna skip that comment. Go to the name corner. Shut the fuck up. Polyphim says num nums. To what? To which one? Not the one that Genki mentioned, right? Bit says, Nerdy, it's funny and you should ask because we have an entire fucking festival in Cincinnati for get off. Dude, show me the sausage. Like the real German one that they sell in Ohio on the Discord. Catcher says, how are you handling the level changing for your shops in your game? I know you gotta keep all your variables in a game instance to keep them saved, right? Yeah, I am using the game instance, my friend. So there's not, at least to this point, inside these shops, there's nothing specific. So I manage the variables of NPCs on the game instance, but no variables for the shop per se, the map per se. So yeah, how are you doing it, Cassius? Bit says check general. Okay, let's check general. Gentleman says, sorry, I can stand sauerkraut, give me kimchi instead. I haven't tried any of those also, dude. Yeah, we do not get many of those international foods here in these smaller countries. Saying says minor help from the Steam Next Fest, right? But the biggest help to me get almost finished the game and bug fix early. Okay, dude, so I hope everything goes well, my dude. Yeah. You can share it on the Discord if you want to, Saying Games. Yeah, so the Discord, for the people that are wondering, you want to see other people's work, here it is. I'm gonna link it right now. There it is in the chat. HOM, hey, what's up, Nerdy? How's your game? It's going good, HOM. How are you? Yeah, how are you, my dude? Thank you for being here. Catcher says, I do the same basically. I just save the variables of the player as a copy in the game instance, so I guess that's standard, right? I don't know if it's standard, dude, but that's what I'm doing. Yeah. So I don't worry about the map, the interior. I worry about any NPC or any interaction that I have inside it. And that's where I set up any variable to the game instance. Yellow says, pickled vegetable sauerkraut is pickled cabbage. Okay, let me check out first what Bit sent. Oh, Catcher sent something. Working on a fun GTA 5 mod. Okay, let's check it out. Let's check it out. So this is what Catcher is working on right now. Working on, yeah. Picking coins in Grand Theft Auto 5. Fuck yeah. Oh shit, dude, the making of this world. Okay, I'm gonna check out after the live stream, dude. Yeah, thank you, Bit, for sharing that one, dude. Oh, this is the sausage you're talking about, right, people? Yeah, the sound effects, guys. Dude, looks nice. Looks delicious. Is it really good, dude? Have you tried it? Bit sent that get up fest on Cincinnati. Let's check out the Get Fest. Oh, it's a big fucking festival, dude. Just for this Get stuff. Oh, these are the Getas, right? Oh shit. Yeah, this place has a lot of German influence, dude. Oh, I can really see what you were talking about, dude. That is a big event. Thank you for sharing it, dude. Yeah, it makes me hungry. Yellow says, okay, we're talking about the kimchi. So yeah, I know what kimchi is. I didn't know what sauerkraut was. Yes, dude. But yeah, it sounds interesting, dude. I don't know, dude, if I want to try it, because I don't like, it has a bit of fermentation, I think, right? Yeah, polyphenols sauerkraut is stronger, so you prefer kimchi. Okay. Kinamo says, Geta don't mess around. Yeah, they don't mess around. That is a big ass festival. Yeah, HM says, congrats on episode 60. You're almost there. Dude, this is not episode 60. I'm very sorry. I'm just fucking stupid. And I forget to change the names of the live streams. This is, at this point, it's like 66 or 67, dude. Yeah, I'm almost at 70. Yeah, this is not 60. I'm just irresponsible with the names, dude. I just click on start stream, dude, and I forget about setting that up. Yeah. Yeah, dude. Yeah, so sorry, but yeah, not at 60 right now. What are you working on today, my friend? But says Oktoberfest is cool too. Yeah, you have a big Oktoberfest in Ohio, in Cincinnati, dude. Genki says kimchi sucks. I've seen that many people like kimchi, dude. Yeah, they really like it. So I'm thinking that it must taste good in a way. The sound effects guy says, get out, will fuck you up. Oh shit. Really, dude? Get out, will fuck you up. Where's that chorizo? Says the sound effects guy. Yanimal says people used to make this pickled bag so they would have put in winter. Stays a good long time in the in the fridge. So it makes sense in hot countries. It's less known. Yes, dude. It is not known here. Kimchi and shit. I haven't tried it. Yeah. Not at all. Sagnek says, posted my link for you, brother, if you ever want to check it out on your free time. Okay, dude. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'm gonna check it out for sure. So this is our friend Sagnek's game, people. It's got a demo and it's coming out next month. I'm gonna post it there on the chat. It says to Polyphim, amen. Okay, amen to what? Polyphim says, love them titties, beer, and giant ass pretzels. Okay, Polyphim. This sounds like you lived in Europe, dude. Yeah. Then Bit says, amen. They always have this inflatable beer bottle, and every year I take an updated photo of yourself hugging it. Dude, you should send one of those photos one of these days. Just cover your face, dude. Don't dox yourself. Just put an emoji on your head so we can see you with the hug in the big ass bottle. HM says, it's all good, man. Yeah, dude. It's not the 61. It's like the 65 or 66 or 67 one. I don't even fucking know anymore. Okay, so let's set up this material and shit. Let's rename these ones. Okay, this one is this one's gonna be concrete floor 1. Yeah, I've got other floors that are made of concrete, but I didn't name them concrete floor. Yeah, this is the first one that I'm gonna be naming concrete floor. Okay, this one's gonna be concrete floor 2, matte concrete floor 2, floor 1. Yeah, 1. Okay, and finally the blueprint. And BP concrete floor 1. Okay, awesome. Okay, Ketchu says, I heard titties again. Yes, dude. Every fucking day, people start talking about that in the chat. Bet says, I will Photoshop Nerdy's head on top of mine. Yes, do that. If you do not want to dox yourself, I can send you my picture. You can use it, post it, put it on your head so we can see you hogging the beer. Yes. Tell me. If you want the picture, I can send it over. Sagnek says there's a place in Vegas like that for German sausage, beer and spanking paddles. Do you live close to Vegas? Sagnek Games? Bet says if you ever visit here, though, don't go for our casino. It's a bad one, dude. It's a shitty casino. Okay, so let's set this one up. Concrete floor. Yeah, it's not this one. Yeah, gotta bring the other one. I'm gonna delete this one. Yeah, it's not this one. Yeah, okay, so where are you, dude? Wood ground, wood floor. Okay, I already have that one. Yeah, this one. Yeah, I'm gonna copy this one. Okay, ground, concrete floors, concrete floor here. Okay, so Bit says, oh yeah, you will not win anything on the casino. So it's a cheaty place to go and yeah, do some betting or gambling stuff, right? Sagnek says, I live in Vegas, 10 minutes from the strip. Oh shit, dude. Sagnek Games living in Vegas. Have you lived in Vegas all of your life, my dude? Okay, we've got it. Did I paste it, dude? Okay, no, there it is. So ground, concrete floors. Okay, waiting for it to paste. Where, dude, I thought I was copying it. Okay, so wood ground, wood floor. Yeah, this one. Yeah, who also has lived in Vegas, people. Bit says, if you come here, maybe play blackjack, but I wouldn't play anything else. I don't think I would ever go to any casino in any part of the world. It's just not my vibe, and I don't think that I am a lucky person to go to a casino. Have you gone to casinos, Bit? Sagnek says, yes, sir, Vegas raced. Fuck yeah, dude. Crazy, dude. You're like the first person that I have met in my life that has been raised in such an iconic city. We all see it in the movies, right, and shit, like the heists in the casino, Ocean's 11 and shit. Yeah, Dude, have you gone to the shop, the one that was in History Channel, like the real one in Vegas? Yellow says, my wife lived in Vegas before returning to Philippines. Oh shit. Crazy shit, dude. Yeah, Vegas must be like a crazy ass city, right? Ketchu says, I live in Vegas for about 6 months. Laugh out loud. Oh, those 6 months sound suspicious, dude. It sounds like living, but in parentheses, like partying for 6 months. Yeah, I would put the parentheses on that living in Vegas. You were just partying, dude. Yeah, don't come here with that shit. Okay, let's set the color. That one. It says only a few times you have been to a casino, never won anything, not even a little back and forth, just pure losses. Yes, dude. I'm assuming that that would also be me in a casino, so I don't even get close to them, dude. I'd never win anything and shit, so what the fuck would I go to them? Okay, let's set up the normal concrete floor normal, and the AO. Okay, and finally the crazy one, concrete floor height map. Okay, let's apply this one. Okay, gotta change the filtering on this ones, right? Yeah, this one's 2D, this one's 2D. Getting back to chat in a bit, people, give me just a sec here. Well, I'll set this up to the pixels. This is normal, that's cool. And finally this one. Okay, let's apply that one. Okay, awesome. Let's go and apply. Do I have the correct naming? Concrete floor. Okay, I do not have the correct naming, so this one's gonna be matte concrete floor 1. I named it 12. I'm fucking stupid. Okay, let me read the comments. So Ketchu says North Las Vegas for 3, then 3 in Henderson. That's where you lived? Ketchu says, unfortunately, I was younger than 21. Oh, so you didn't go to any parties or casinos and shit, right? Yeah, Senyak says, love it, man. Seeing it all and rage through all the clubs. Feels like I've lived 2 lives. Yes, dude. Yes, if you have been raised and lived in Vegas like all of your life, it's like living 2 lives, dude. Yeah, Bit says, if you ever visit, definitely visit our Cincinnati Zoo. We have one of the best zoos in the country if you can overlook Harambe. Oh, that's where you have Harambe. Oh, shit, dude, I didn't know that. Yeah, that's where the guy is. I didn't even know in which zoos Harambe was. Ketchu says, I, however, come back after 21 and went to nightclubs, and God, my God, it was insane for sure. I knew it, dude. I knew it. You were talking shit when you said that, like, you hadn't partied in Las Vegas. Yeah, I fucking knew it, dude. Okay, let's set this one up. Concrete floor 1. Awesome. Okay, so this is how this shit looks. It's a bit too fucking crazy. Yeah, let's go and check out the material. So let's check out that displacement. 60. Yeah, that's way too fucking much. Let's try 30. Let me check it out again. It's compiling. Let's wait for it to load. Okay, so there it is. Let's try and see how this one looks. Yeah, I'm just gonna replace it for this one. This one doesn't look as good as I thought it was gonna look, so I may go and find other tiles. Concrete floor, and here concrete floor. Okay, there it is. So let's replace it here with this one. Place selected actors with this one. Okay, let's see how it looks in gameplay. It looks fine. Yeah, it looks fine. But I was thinking about something more shiny. I'm gonna leave it right now as a placeholder. I'm gonna go and do the wall. If I like how it looks with the wall, I may keep it. If not, I'm gonna try another one. Yo, Joey Toro on the house. What's up? Oh shit, chat got crazy like in 10 seconds. Okay, so Bit says, yeah, you remember Harambe getting shot? That was here. Yeah, I remember Harambe. Only Han says Harambe. Yeah, I remember Harambe. Yeah, I'm not American, but I think all of us remember Harambe. Bit says, I told you my brother is a zoologist, right? Oh, sub goal. What? Who subbed? Detective Pakaku has subscribed for 1 month. Fuck yeah, Pakaku. What's up? Thank you, my dude. Thank you. How are you, Pakaku? Dude, I am 50% of the way to completing the sub goal. Thank you, my friend. Yeah, that's so nice, Pakaku. How are you? We're talking about Harambe and Zeus. So you just came in the best fucking time with Joey. Yeah, so Bit says, I'm gonna read what Bit was saying. I told you my brother is a zoologist, right? He told me they called in the dart team, but they didn't use darts. Dangerous animal response team. And then they put a 308 right between his eyes. Yeah, that's like a shotgun shot, right? Real Someone says, I'm just checking the new free assets. Oh, from Unreal Engine, dude? From Fab? Joey, what's up? Bit says, Joey, can you dab for Harambe? Dude, Joey taught me how to dab and I cannot do it yet, dude. Joey, how the fuck is it? Is it like that, dude? I don't know how it is, Joey. Joey taught me. I had like a private lesson of dabbing, but I can do it. Real Someone says, make it marble. Yeah, I think I'm gonna change that one. Genki says, have you considered rotating the sprite to match the camera angle? Like in which way? Genki. I just have one front camera angle. So in which way are you talking about? So, okay, Joe Toro Daps, rest in peace Harambe. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna try it again, yo. How what the fuck is it? Is it like this? Rest in peace Harambe. Joey Toro taught me this and I forgot. Detective Pakaku says, hi nerdy, I just ate an entire pizza. Holy shit, let's fucking go, Pakaku. How was it? The sound effects guy says to Joey, El Toro Loco has arrived. Yeah, we have El Toro Loco now in chat. Genki says, I think rotating it about the X. Yeah, but I don't understand your question, dude. Because this is my camera, right? This is my camera. So you're talking about rotating the camera? Yeah, I may not understand you, dude. Yeah, I may not understand you. Could you clarify that one, dude? Yeah, Joey with sending a love to Polyphim. Joey says, yeah, that's good, nerdy. Okay, I'm gonna do it again, Joey. This one's for Joey Toro. That was like my personal dabbing teacher. Let's fucking go. Real Samo says you've got 5,000 channel points. How are you gonna use them, Real Samo? Yankee says, you know how your spring arm is probably at like 20-40 degrees? You can rotate the sprite to match your spring arm angle. I am not using a spring arm here. I think I'm using it, dude, but it's locked. Yeah, it does nothing. Is your spring arm moving? So Genki, no rotating the sprite. Go to your player blueprint, spring arm, transform settings. Do you know what angle it's at? Okay, let me check it out, dude. I did this a long time ago, dude. I can't even remember how the fuck is that set up. Okay, Polyphim says Toro Loco sounds like a porn star's name. Yeah. So Joe, we're not gonna call you Toro Loco. Sainiac says, it was lovely pizza. Sainiac says, haha, the chat is lit. Yeah, chat is lit. Pakaku says, it was a lovely pizza, but it was messy as hell. Because of the cheese, Pakaku? Was that the thing that was messy? So, Genki, this is my camera, dude. This is my spring arm. So, which one are you talking about? Yeah. So why would you try to do that? Like for my game, why would I need it? Could you like clarify that one so I do not get lost? The sound effects guy says to Polyphim, it does sound like that. Probably more common in Lucha Libre. Yeah, dude. Yeah, El Toro Loco, Joey Toro. Get into the Lucha Libre. Gekin says clip spring arm on the left. What's the angle? The chat is covering it. Just trust me. Dude, I don't want to break that shit. Yeah, here's the spring arm. What angle are you talking about? So which one do you say I should change? Yeah. Let me check it out. The middle one, -23. This one. Yeah, dude. Yeah. Change the sprite angle. Dude, I may do this. We may better do this after the stream, because I don't understand instructions in chat. I never understand instructions in chat, and I end up breaking things. Calavero says, what's up? What's up? Calavero, what are you working on? Only Han says, yes, to beat. Yeah, Pakaku, how crazy was the pizza with the cheese? Genki says, now rotate the same axis. Dude, I am not understanding you. I suck at keeping up with instructions in the chat. I suck, dude. Verbal instructions and shit. I gotta read things like 20 fucking times. Yeah. No, dude. No. I don't understand what you're telling me. Not at all. I'm not lying, dude. You may think that I'm talking shit, but I am that slow, dude. I have to sit down, read the instructions, read them like 5 times. I don't get what you're saying. Calavera says, what are you doing to the spaceman? No, I'm not doing anything right now. Only Han says to the sound effects guy, because he's a genius. Who's a genius? Let me check out the chat. Probably more oh, who's a genius? Yeah, I got lost there. Yeah. Genki, yeah, no, dude, I'm not gonna try it. Let's do it after the stream. I slept well today. We can talk today if you want to, or tomorrow also. Yes, dude, I suck at reading instructions in the chat. Yeah, I have told this in other streams. I am very bad, dude. I am very, very slow. So I just get lost in the conversation. My brain doesn't work, dude. Yeah, it short circuits my brain. Yeah, I was reading your comments and I was like, dude, rotating what? Yeah, dude. Yeah, I'm gonna save this conversation and we're gonna do I'm gonna do it later. Pakaku says on Twitch, honestly, I don't know why it was so messy, the pizza. I just didn't stay together at all. Doesn't help that they kind of cut it like shit, but it still tasted immaculate. So it was a good pizza, right, Pakaku? Was it like a local place or a fast food pizza? Only Hans says, laugh out loud, Tulio. You're the genius. Oh, I am the genius. Thank you, Only Hans. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. I appreciate it, but also, I'm fucking stupid constantly. Like in this moment where Genki was trying to give me some instructions, I don't do that on the streams because I get lost, dude. Oh shit, Battle Royale of in-screen avatars redeemed by the sound effects guide. Let's do it. Yankee says, so the sprite angle will match the camera angle and it looks sick because your sprite already has perspective. Yeah, dude, I'm gonna have to sit down with you. It would be better. And I can show it tomorrow. I would just get lost right now, dude. And it would become like 1 hour reading your instructions. I did that one day, trying to read some instructions from the chat. And it was a horrible process, dude. Yeah, my brain just goes in short circuit mode, dude. Detective Pakaku says, if Nerdy took off his glasses and headphones, we would instantly recognize him as Superman. Okay, check it out. So this is Clark Kent right now, and this is now Superman. How do I look, Pakaku? I cannot see shit right now, dude. I am not lying. I am like totally fucking blind. Yeah, all the world is totally blurry for me. So very sorry, but gotta use the glasses, gotta be Clark Kent. Yalmo says to Calavera, what's up? Pakaku says, oh, the pizza was from a local place. Very yummy, very nice. Banana peppers are always great. Dude, what the fuck are banana peppers? Let me Google that one out. Real Samo says, Nerdy the genius, not the genius. I can't even follow instructions from a friend in the chat in Unreal Engine. Not a genius at all. Yalmo says, yes, let's go. Polyphim, sending the crazy emojis. Yalmo says, throw us out the plane, boss. Yes, let's do the Battle Royale. I had forgot about it. So see, Genki, my brain short circuits, dude. I cannot keep up with following instructions and shit. So Battle Royale starting right now. Let's see who wins this one. Let's hope that not one of the bots. Catcher says, who are you? Where's NerdyPunkDev? Pakaku says, pretending like he doesn't have supervision. Yeah, dude. I cannot see shit. I cannot see shit for fucking sure. The sound effects guy says he's not Asian. I learned the hard way. Yes, you learned the hard way. Who in the chat, people, thought before I said from the place where I'm at, who thought I was Asian? Polyphus Nerdy, the shop. Yeah. Yeah, let's get back to the shop. Genki says, check the Discord, nerd. Okay, let me check it out. Segdek says the buffalo chicken pizza is my favorite. I haven't tried that, dude. Pakaku says, oh my god, banana peppers are so yummy. Dude, I don't even know what the fuck are banana peppers. That sounds like a meme, dude. Let me check out what banana peppers are. I'm gonna go into the Discord and I'm gonna come back to the shop. I gotta work, people. Gonna lock in. Gotta have like a reward like Joey Toro's one to lock in. Oh yeah, dude, I haven't tried banana peppers, you know. Oh, they like pepperoncinis? I have tried pepperoncinis. It says pepperoncini versus banana peppers. So they're like cousins, I assume. Yeah, I have tried pepperoncini. Those are nice, but I haven't tried the banana peppers. Okay, so let's do the other material. Let's go here. I'm gonna close this one. I'm getting to the chat in a bit, peoples. Okay, and let me check out that Discord. Genki posted something on Discord. Where did you post it, dude? Did you post it in game dev animation art? Dude, even if it's visual, okay, let me see. No, dude, I don't understand it. Dude, you think that I am shitting, like I am talking shit. I am not. I am that fucking slow. His says, what's up, everyone? What's up, dude? How are you? How's life? What are you working today? Yeah, Genki, dude, I gotta sit down with you. I'm not gonna figure this out right now, dude. I am that slow. I am not lying. Yeah, Pakaku says they are similar to pepperoncinis. Yeah, they look similar. Only Han says it's the same thing as banana peppers. Oh, they're the same? Genki says to Hayes and the Amaze. Yeah, what's up, Hayes? Yellow says, is that the conspiracy board? Yeah, yeah, dude. I understand the drawing also, dude. Dude, I am telling you, I am slow with instructions. I gotta do this after the stream. I only have like a 4 GB RAM on my brain, and it's using the 4 GB for this live stream and keeping up with the chat and keeping up with trying to do something. So following these instructions just overloads the RAM, Genki. It overloads the RAM, dude. Bit says to, Polyphim says to beat, but that, yeah. So I could pass as Polynesian, yeah. People have told me that I look Polynesian, Indonesian, Indian. Yeah, many places. Joey Toro, ahoy, Hayes. Hayes says, I just woke up 20 minutes ago. I was up till 12 in the afternoon today. Oh, shit, dude. Dude, are you doing that constantly? That is a crazy hour to be up. Real Sama says, that's Superman. That's Jackie Chan. Animal says, gotta make the toast. Okay, my dude. Genki says, you legit only need to rotate the sprite in the player Brooklyn, bro. Takes 2 seconds. Dude. But why would I rotate the sprite, dude? Yeah. Like this, dude? Are you talking about this? Like rotating it like that? Why would I do that, dude? Yeah, I did the rotation. It looks weird. It doesn't work. So I don't understand, dude. Yeah, we're gonna do this after the stream, Genki. I don't understand you, dude. I just did it and it doesn't look good. But it says, hey, do you have your Diet Coke on deck? Yeah, what's up with the Diet Cokes? You have a mini fridge directly in your room? Yeah, that sounds like a nerd room, dude. Genki says, no, along the red axis. No, rotate along the red axis. Okay, dude, let me do it again. Along this axis, dude? No, dude, I don't get you. No, dude, we're gonna do this later. No, you're breaking my brain. Yeah, no, you're breaking my... Dude, it doesn't do anything. It doesn't do anything. Don't insist, dude. I'm not gonna keep up with that shit. I cannot follow instructions on a live stream. Yeah, this is the red axis you're talking about, and it does nothing, dude. I am rotating right now. Yeah. No, dude, it doesn't do anything. Check it out. It doesn't do anything. Dude, we're gonna do it after the live stream. I'm not joking. This is too hard. This is too hard. Hezdev laughing. Bit says, so no cap, I'm looking into doing the same thing. Getting a mini fridge. Gex says, what the actual fuck, dude? It is what it is, dude. I'm telling you, I am way too slow to follow instructions, and it's gonna short circuit my brain. I'm trying to keep up with the conversation in chat and trying to follow instructions. It's like, I am not getting you, dude. I am not getting you. Gentleman says, this is like my job, 8 hours a day, but on camera. Yes, dude, exactly. Slow fucking people that cannot follow instructions. So it's hard, dude. It's fucking hard. Yes, dude, let's do this after the stream, because, dude, you people think that I'm fucking smart. I am not fucking smart. I'm just like this fucking clown that comes every fucking day to Twitch to talk shit, to work on their game. But whichever progress that you see on the game, on the trailer, on the Steam page and shit, dude, that was some fucking slow progress, dude. That was really fucking slow progress. So I cannot keep up with reading chat, doing something here, and everything. Yes, dude. My brain just short circuits. You are overflowing the RAM right now, Genki Dev. You are for sure overflowing my RAM, dude. Yeah, my brain's RAM. Yeah, not the computer RAM. Okay, I didn't download the other ones. Yeah, let me grab up the other ones. Yeah, dude, we're gonna do it later, dude. Let's figure it out, and I'm gonna show it tomorrow. Access to Animal, is it like helping your parents set something up on a computer? Saying access so humble, not humble, dude, just realistic. Just realistic. Real someone says to Genki, yeah, just press the button already. Yes, dude, I get it. But no, I am not being humble, Signac. I'm being real. I am being real. Any progress that you've seen in this game, dude, it's just that I have put in the hours, dude. I am not a smart person. I just put in the hours, try to be consistent, and that turns into results. But I am a fucking slow thinker, dude. I can assure you that. Pakaku says, oh my god, freestylers.com. Consistency is key, says Saniac. Yeah, consistency is key. Yeah, Pakaku, do you use this one also? This is a good fucking website, dude. Yeah, I love this website. A lot. Like, way too fucking much. Okay, let me find something like for the wall. This one looks cool. I may use this one. Looks cool for the walls for the 7-Eleven. Yeah, I'm gonna use this one. It's just white, but it's not flat, so it doesn't look that boring. Okay, so let's go here. Okay, so Real Sama says to Genki, you need to change the axis of the camera, not the sprite though. The sprite is on an end position, so it won't change. Yeah, that wasn't changing anything, Genki. I was rotating on the axis you were telling me, so it must be set up different than what you're thinking. Pakaku says, this is my first time hearing of it. It looks awesome. Yes, dude, it's a good website. I'm gonna link it in the chat, so you can check it out, people. It's got really, really good free stuff. Dude, I like these skyboxes. Ghibli skyboxes, shit, check that shit out, people. Yeah, so this is freestylized. Yeah, I use that one. Pakaku, it's a really cool website. I don't use the textures as they come, as they are. I turn them into pixel art. Yeah, so I reduce the resolution of them. Okay, I'm gonna extract this one. There it is. Okay, awesome. Let's go and open up this one. Okay, getting back to the chat in a bit. People, give me just a sec while I will set this one up. Okay, normal DX. Okay, yeah, that one. Okay, reading chat again. Okay, the sound effects, guys. Nerdy, what source control are you using? We recently switched from Perforce to Division or Diversion, thinking it was going to be better, but turns out it has its own problems. So I'm curious what you're using. I am using Perforce, my dude. Perforce Helix Core. I think that it will never break because it's just me, and it's so good. It has the visual client and shit. So I am using Perforce Helix Core, my dude. But I assume that it's way more tricky in a team. Hesdev says, guys, I am an asshole for placing an order or a food place 3 minutes before they close. Yes, dude, that is an asshole move, Hayes, not gonna lie. Poor fucking people in this food place, dude. What did you order? Genki says, I'll post screenshots when I'm home. Pakaku says, perhaps to Hayes. Perhaps that is an asshole move, dude. But what did you get, by the way? The sound effects guy, yeah, I thought you were talking about diversion. Yeah. Genki says to Hayes, no, you need to eat. Dude, yeah, I'm thinking that yes, you need to eat, but you could have looked for other fucking place, dude. Those people must fucking hate you now. They're gonna spit on your food. Yeah, I wouldn't order 3 minutes before they close. I would be risking these people spitting on my food, dude. Yeah, for fucking sure. Oh shit. Okay, Real Samo Samo says to Genki, your game has an open world movement. I think Nerdy coded it differently. Jaw in BP needs to change. It may be, dude. We gotta sit down to figure this one out. Dude, because I wasn't getting the instructions and I was rotating that red axis that Genki was in and wasn't doing nothing. So yeah, it's better if we just sit down off the stream because I am way too slow with the instructions. I keep telling you people, I don't know why you people think I'm smart. I am not. I am just consistent. Sometimes that turns into results, but not smart at all. Janu says they're screaming in the kitchen right now. They are. You got Chipotle? Hezef says, bro, there's no other places. I don't want to have disgusting McDonald's or something. Dude, why do you call McDonald's disgusting? I like Burger King more than McDonald's. But why do you call them disgusting? Yeah, poor McDonald's, dude. Okay, what the fuck is this one? This one is roughness, right? Yeah. Okay, so we're doing it in the inverse way for this one. Okay, getting back to chat in a bit, people. Let me set this one up. Yeah. Oh, shit. Yeah, hey, they're gonna spit on your food, dude. Yeah, fucking sure. Makaku says you should order food a minute before closing every day for a year. They are gonna spit on your food if you do that, dude. I can assure you that. The sound effects guy says to Hayes, it was great at first because it got our game off a server. Is one of our devs get basements to the cloud, but lately we've been having major sync issues and saying someone has something checked out when they don't. Oh, so Diversion has been doing that, the sound effects guy, or was it Perforce? Gaki says to Hayes, doesn't want slop. Yeah, Hayes doesn't want slop, but they're gonna spit on the food. Oh shit. Let me keep up with the chat. Yeah, I'm a bit lost. Only Han says Burger King is not Magnifica. It is not. Burger King is better. Yeah, you may hate me, people, but the Whopper is better than the Big Mac. That is a hot take. If you don't think it is like that, yeah, I don't care. I love the Whopper. Segnex says fast food is too expensive these days. It is, dude. It is. Okay, let me read the comments from up. Pakaku says to Detective Pakaku at the same place. Dude, why were you responding to your own self? Yankee says you're a smart nerdy. I am not, dude. I just do the work. But my brain has like a 4 GB RAM, dude. Yeah, and many other people. Dude, I didn't even go to university like you and have an engineering degree. I couldn't have done that. So I can assure you, I am not smart. I just try to be consistent. Hayes says to the sound effects guy, interesting. Yeah, about the version control. The only problem I've run into so far is that comments seemingly don't save their names in Diversion or on Perforce. Calavera says to Hayes, nah, they only close the kitchen at that time so they can work on last orders and clean shit. It's not like they're going home at that time. But I would be angry, dude. I would be angry if I got an order like 3 minutes before closing. Real Someone says you gotta stop putting yourself down, nerdy. Dude, I am not putting myself down. I am just a realist person that works for me. I am an optimistic person. I trust in my capacity to learn things. But I can fucking assure you, dude, I am not a genius, and I do not have a high IQ, dude. Whichever progress that you see on my game or on any of my projects is just that I sat down and took a good time to repeat things and repeat things and repeat things until I get them, dude. I'm not putting myself down. I'm a realistic person, dude. Yeah, Segnex says Burger King has less preservatives. Really, dude? Hedef says McDonald's tastes good, but it's horrible for you. That's what I mean, disgusting. Yeah, it's bad for you, dude. Yeah, for fucking sure. I think all of them are bad for you. Real Sama says, and where the fuck is the game doc? NerdyPunkDev, dude. I'm not posting that shit because the graphic design is total shit, dude. So I am not gonna post it ever, dude. Yeah, I haven't done a good graphic design on the game design document, dude. Not gonna lie. It is boring, dude. It is boring for me to work in that shit. So I have just left it there on the side in a very simple way. Catcher says speaking another language not native to yours makes you smarter than 40% of the world. Dude, I speak another language because my parents worked hard to put me in a bilingual school since I was 3 years old. I didn't learn this shit when being older, dude. And all of my classmates learned the language. So if you put a kid at 3 years old, they're gonna learn the language. They don't have to be smart. Yeah, but yeah, I am just realistic, dude. Yeah, I am just realistic. I am not putting myself down. I know many other people are smarter than me, dude. I wouldn't be able to work at NASA, dude. Pakaku says that is scalding take. Which one? Which one is a scalding take? Calavero says I prefer Whopper to... yeah, me too, dude. Oh, Pakaku, we're talking about McDonald's and Burger King. Dude, I just like more the Whopper, dude. And McDonald's, they make so fucking small burgers now, dude. They have been making them small each fucking year, dude. So, yeah, I prefer the Whopper for fucking sure. Hazel says, how many gigabytes of RAM do you think I have, Nerdy? I would say, dude, you're the 16 gigabyte person. I am the 4 gigabyte person. Genki says, Hazedev has 20 terabytes of GOAT. I was, in terms of real computers, dude, I am like... a 2003 computer. Hazedev with Unreal Engine would be like the modern computer. Okay. Oh shit. Oh shit. I'm getting lost. I'm getting lost. I'm getting lost. Let me read this, all of this one really quickly. Joytoro says nerdy, resilient as fuck. Yes, dude. I would say that I am more resilient than I am smart, for fucking sure. Yeah. Only Han says, Tulio, do you use Pedidos Ya? Yes, I use that shit. How the fuck do you know Pedidos Ya? Real Samo says nobody has high IQ. No, there are people who really have high IQ, dude. They do really have high IQ. Yeah. Paul says, nerdy, you are as dumb as I am at drawing. Stop the bullshit. Dude, you are a good drawer. You are a good artist. I'm not even close to your art. So what the fuck are you talking about, Polyphim? If we were talking about artists and computers, Polyphim is like that 32 gigabyte RAM artist. You may lack in the coding because it's hard for you like for me, but in the artist, dude, you're the 32 gigabyte RAM. Genki says, you tell them, nerdy. You tell them what? Oh shit, yeah, I am lost, dude. Catcher says you could work at NASA as a graphic designer. You're trolling me, dude. That is a hurtful comment, dude. If I wanted to work at NASA, dude, it'd be cool to make the fucking rockets. Why the fuck would I wanna be doing the stupid ass Facebook post sketches? That sounds fucking boring. Real Samo says to catch a Pika hat. Yeah. Who redeemed that one? Who redeemed the... No. We've got a battle royale of in-screen avatars redeemed by bit. Yeah, let's do the battle royale. Let's do the battle royale redeemed by bit. Dude, I hope that a human wins this one. Okay, battle royale starting. Oh shit, the fucking chat, dude. The fucking chat moved, dude. I cannot move back the fucking window. Oh shit. Dude, now the notifications are on the other side. Yeah. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna read chat again. Pakaku says, the Whopper just tastes like rubber to me. I can't lie, but the Big Mac also tastes like rubber. The real solution is just to get a chicken sandwich. Are you talking about the Chicken King, dude? Dude, it may be that the Whopper sucks in the US. Like the recipe from the US sucks. Yeah, Kanki says Whopper is goated. It is, dude. I fucking love the Whopper. Yeah, I could eat that shit for the rest of my life. Calavera says one question. If you have 100 viewers, are you still reading all the comments? I see you struggling with 20. No, dude, I wouldn't. I'm just trying to keep up, trying to have fun, trying to keep the hang of the conversation. But I would definitely not be able to read all of those comments. But this is a good conversation, so I'm just gonna keep reading. Pakaku says, gang, I think I should probably go sleepy time now. Goodbye, everyone. Good luck on the rest of the stream, nerdy. Pakaku, thank you for coming in, my dude. Thank you for the subscription. That was really, really nice, my friend. I hope you have a good rest of your night. Yeah. Bit says, Fossabot gonna win. No, he's not gonna win, dude. Who fucking won? Let me check it out. Who fucking won? Okay. I was a bit lost there in the chat. Restream bot. Okay, I'm gonna run that chat again, bit. Yeah. Oh shit, dude. Dude, this is like the future, like the bots really cooking us, dude. Yeah, and I'm not even joking. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Genki says, Nerd is famous. It's time for me to murder and kill every famous Twitch streamer. Like you said last stream. Dude, I didn't say shit. What the fuck are you talking about? Joe Toro saying bye to Pakaku. Yeah, bye Pakaku. Hayes says, you could do normal stream time where you read only a few, but then have a dedicated session where you talk to people so you can stay productive. Yeah. Dude, people, yeah. It doesn't matter to me if I am like not 100% productive in these live streams. This is just the end of the day for me. I work throughout the day. I use this time to hang out and make a bit of progress on the game. But this is not like my locked in time of the day. Yeah, but it's hard. Yeah, it's hard, but it's fun. I am having fun, dude. I am having fun being lost in the chat. It means that we're having fun. Genki says Taco Bell is neat. It's not in my city. Dude, we do not have Taco Bell here. I'm sorry. Heads says remove the bots. Yeah, dude. Dude, it's hard to remove the bots. That is too fucking tricky. It takes... Oh, Saniac won? Okay, a human won this one bit. Okay, so finally, Saniac Games won the Battle Royale. 500 points for you. The Sound Effects guy says, if I lose this battle, I'm going to bed. I'm going to bed anyways. It's almost 2 a.m. It's late, my dude. So have a good night. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. It was fun, dude. This has been fun. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, dude. I'm having a lot of fun, people. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate all of you. Calavera says we had Taco Bell, but it lasted like a year only. Yeah, I remember we had Taco Bell, dude, like a long time ago. Hester says, bro, it's not that hard to remove them. I've seen you do it before. Dude, it's not hard when it's just like 4 people on the screen. But when it's all of these people, I gotta go and move other people to find the fucking bot. Yeah, so... Dude, I keep telling all of you people, 4 GB RAM brain. I'm not joking. Segdex says, take that Terminator. Yeah. Calavera says, gotta go. Good night. Thank you for coming in, dude. Appreciate it. Good stuff. What's a fun conversation. Genki says, we have Carl's Jr. here, and it checks on Macas and Hungry Jacks. Which is this one, dude? I didn't even know about this one. Okay, let's export these textures. I'm gonna read chat. Just give me a sec here, people, so I don't forget what the fuck I'm doing. So this one's gonna be bricks wall 0. Do I have other bricks wall? I don't think so. Okay, this one's gonna be AO. I don't think I have other bricks wall. Props, real Spaceman Memories, bricks wall M, bricks wall 1. Let's see if we have other bricks wall. No, we don't. Oh yeah, we have another one. Oh, this one's brick wall. What the fuck is the... Oh yeah, so this one should be 2. Yeah, I'm gonna rename this one. This one's gonna be 2. If not, it's gonna be way too tricky. Oh, the fuck happened? Did I delete it? Yeah, I think I deleted it. Yeah, so let's create a new folder. This one's gonna be M bricks wall 2. Oh shit, dude. Yeah, let's delete this one and let's rename this one M bricks wall 2. Okay, awesome. So I'm gonna save this one here. Ayo. Okay, so oh shit, I thought you people were chatting. I was like, okay, I'm gonna have to read like 20 comments after I do this. So thank you, people. The chat has been lit today. The vibes are immaculate. If you want to keep chatting, let's just keep fucking chatting. It doesn't matter to me. I just come here on the end of the day to have fun and shit. Yeah, good stuff. Real Sama says, Nerdy can't keep up. Dude, it was hard. This last few 10, 15 minutes, that was fucking hard, dude, but a lot of fucking fun. I don't complain about it. It's fun for me. This is fun. I always wanted like this kind of interactions, dude. Dude, last year I came to live stream, dude, and only my sister was here, dude. She was on the other room and she was chatting and chat. So it was a different experience from last year, dude. It was just me here working in a computer, talking by myself, narrating what I was doing. I was mostly interacting with no one, dude. So this is fun for me, and I am grateful for this. Haze says, I'm back on the grind editing videos and shit tonight. What are you working on right now, Haze? Real Sama says, what you going to do when you have 1,000 viewers then? Dude, who fucking knows? We're gonna figure it out whenever that fucking shit happens. That is how I take life, dude. I didn't even fucking know what I was gonna do when I would have 10 maps, 20 maps, 20 NPCs on the game, 20 battles, 30 battles, dude. I don't know how life is gonna be, dude, and I just go and figure out shit throughout the way. Yeah, so if it happens, dude, if we get 1,000 viewers here, it'd be cool. I don't even know how I'm gonna manage it, dude, but whenever it happens, I'm gonna learn how to do it. Yeah, I just go through lives like that, dude. I never know nothing. I just go and try to learn things throughout the way. Okay, this one's AO. Hezef says, those videos I recorded a few days back, I'm finally editing them, the parkour stuff. Oh, the ones that you showed the thumbnails, right? Seniac sending the emojis. Cool emoji, dude. Where did you get that one? Okay, this one's gonna be Bricks Wall AO. Okay, let's export that one. Yeah, real Samo. Dude, who fucking dude, 1,000 viewers will be fucking overwhelming. I don't even know what the fuck would I do, but if it happens, it happens. It would be a blessing. Why would I complain? But I'm gonna figure it out, dude. I'm gonna figure it out. That's what I do in life, like in every way. I never know nothing. I always know nothing, and I go and figure out shit whenever it happens. Okay, what the fuck is this map, dude? Why the fuck is this one that color? Oh, this is the color map. Yeah, fucking stupid. Yeah, it looks a little bit pink, orangey. Interesting. I'm gonna leave it like that. Let's see how it looks inside the engine. Yeah. Okay, this one's gonna be color. This one is height map, right? Yeah. Okay. I'm getting back to chat in a bit, people. Height map. Okay. So, Hezef says, all right, guys, this was fun for the short time I was here. Gonna head out. Good night, Nerdy and everyone. Thank you for coming in, dude. Have a good night. Yeah, Real Samo says good night. Sagnac says peace. Yes, dude. Real Samo says it will happen. I have seen it before. You have seen people, dude, that had 20 viewers, 13 viewers, and then they became a 1,000 viewer channel. That's what you have seen, dude. Shit, dude. That is overwhelming to think about. Yeah, 1,000 viewers. Who knows, dude? Who knows how do you manage that? But if it happens, it happens. I don't know, dude. I don't know what to think about it. Because I enjoyed reading the chat and having the interactions. Yeah, it would be a total different thing for fucking sure. It'd be fun, but a total different thing. Oh shit! Who redeemed something? Oh shit, dude. This fucking... Dude, I told you, people. Where a Pikachu had redeemed by Genki. Yeah, my chat is on top of all the things now. I don't even know how to fucking move that window. Okay, we've got another redeeming from Genki Dev. Sagnac says your screen would be overloaded. Yeah, it would be, dude, for fucking sure. Real Samo says one of them, Vlad, had just me and his girlfriend. Now he got 2K. Shit, dude, really? Oh shit. Yes, dude, last year this may not seem a lot for many people, like the people that we have right now in chat, but for me it's a lot, dude, and I am very grateful about this because I tried live streaming last year, dude, and it was just me sometimes, dude, sometimes my sister, sometimes my best friend, sometimes another friend, and yeah, it was me, mostly me narrating what I was doing, dude. Yeah, not having conversation about what was I doing on the screen, dude. So yeah. Oh shit, dude, that is a nice story, Real Samus. How long ago was this shit, dude? Yeah, so I'm wiggling the ears because Genki Dev redeemed this one, people. Yeah, Real Samus says Vlad couldn't even program. Oh shit, who is this Vlad guy, dude? About 4 months ago. Okay, so when did he start and when did he turn into a 2,000 people watching streamer? Okay, this one's roughness, right? Yeah, let's do this one. Oh shit, dude. That is a crazy but a nice story, dude. Okay. I don't know if I'm gonna keep that one. Yeah, we will see. But it's a good placeholder, at least for the floor. Okay, so let me copy this one, and this one. I'm gonna copy them. Concrete floors. Walls. Okay, Real Sama says about one and a half years ago. Not just him, I know many more. Oh shit, dude. Yeah, dude, I came here to live stream. That is a good story. That is a good thing to talk about, dude. I came to live stream this year, dude. At the beginning of the year, it's been like 65, 66 days, something like that at this point. And I just came to live stream to not to become famous, dude, not to milk any algorithm, not to like figure it out, become famous, get money and everything, become a millionaire. I just said to myself, dude, you're like way too much only with yourself working on this game. You gotta have a bit of more interaction, and we have no game dev communities in my country, not at all, dude. We were talking about that shit yesterday. So I said to myself, dude, you gotta start live streaming to have different kind of interactions, meet people on the internet, build a community and shit. And I have no plan, dude. I have no like master plan to become a famous live streamer or anything, dude. I just try to do it every night, come here, interact with the people, try to be understandable, listen to people listen to me, but there's no master plan, dude. Yeah, it's crazy, dude, how this community has grown. Not in a million years I would have expected this was gonna happen. Keki says time for Nerdy to get the money and the honeys. It'd be cool to get the money, dude. It'd be cool to get the money, because yeah, we were talking about that the other day, right, Genki? These countries, third world countries, it's hard economy and shit, dude. Yeah, so it'd be nice, but I didn't even start live streaming because of that, dude. I just wanted and needed a bit of time at the end of the day to interact with other people, because I was way too much only with myself, dude. Yeah, it's not easy to be a solo dev, and I've said this many times. The hardest thing about being a solo developer is the mental health part. It is not the technical stuff. It's managing your own mental health and not going fucking crazy, cynical and negative about and getting dark, dude. Yeah, dude, I just came here and started live streaming for the sake of that, to have interactions and shit. Real Sama says, yeah, you're doing great for our scene. Your scene, make a master plan then. Yeah, dude, I should. Dude, I have done master plans in other projects throughout my life. I have been an entrepreneur, dude, a social entrepreneur, startup founder. Yeah, I have done many projects, and whenever I make master plans, they don't fucking work, dude. And whenever I don't do a fucking plan, things turn out working. So I don't know about master plans, dude, because I have tried those in many projects and they haven't fucking worked for me. Jalmal says it's the solo part. Even had Chewbacca. Yeah. Jalmal says, rawr. Yeah, I don't even know how the fuck to do Chewbacca, my dude. Yeah, but yeah, Real Samo, I have tried doing master plans, dude, in the past. Dude, you can see me here doing video games and shit, but I have done many things, dude. I have had startups, I have had social projects, things like that were like NGOs, all kinds of stuff, dude. And whenever I had a master plan, it didn't fucking work. And whenever I don't have a fucking plan, things they just turn out to work, dude, just because I do the work sometimes. Yeah. Real Sama says on Twitch, but on the other side, Nerdy, here, yeah, we have a big scene, but it has its own difficulties. I know it. One of them is gatekeeping, high competitiveness. In my area here, Toronto, I know 5+ studios making MMORPGs. Canada gaming in 2026 will be insane. But you don't know any Canadian game devs, do you? No, dude, you're the first one. You're the first one. Ketchu says gatekeeping is huge. I have seen that, dude, and I don't have to live in Canada or the US or anything to know that gatekeeping is fucking huge in the game dev industry, dude. It's fucking hard. It's fucking stupid, dude. We shouldn't be gatekeeping, because things are gonna get hard in the next few years with all of these AI advancements, and gatekeeping is like shooting ourselves in the food in any industry, dude, not only game development. AI is like gonna cook a lot of people, dude, and gatekeeping will only make things worse. Yeah, Yalamo says BioWare is Canadian. A lot of fucking game studios are Canadian, dude. Joe Tor says you are doing great, Nerdy. I don't know how you do it. You definitely are inspiring me to try and be more consistent. The community you cultivate is wonderful. Thank you, my dude. You are a very important part of that community and of that inspiration. I didn't even know what a raid was, dude. You were the first one that raided me. I didn't even know that people did 9-hour live streams like you, dude. Yeah, dude. I'm just learning throughout the way. And Joey, you've also been very, very inspiring to me, dude. So thank you for saying that. It means a lot. Yeah. Real Samo says AI already cooked a lot of people already. Yeah. Yalmo says Ubisoft. Dude, they're gonna... It seems like they're gonna have big layoffs. Yeah, I saw that. Barrack 5 says hello. What's up, my dude? Where the fuck are you, Barrack 5, right now? In which part of the United States of America are you, Barrack 5? Thank you for coming in, my dude. Yeah, dude, I saw something about Ubisoft, and they seem that they are gonna lay off a lot of people. They are making something with Tencent, like merge with some of the franchises. Yes, dude, the game industry is getting really hard, and that problem that you're talking about, people, the gatekeeping shit, it makes it worse. Barrack 5 says on Twitch, I'm in Bellevue, Washington still. Okay, dude. Did you go to the meeting yet, or are you going to the meeting? Okay, so let me create a new folder here for this one. Yeah, Real Samo. I've seen, dude, that Canada, I know it must have its problems, right? Every country and its industry must have its problems and shit. But at least you have a game industry with its own problems. Dude, here, we're talking about... A friend came here yesterday. A good friend, close friend came here to troll me. He was like, dude, when are you going to a game dev event here in Honduras? And I was like, dude, shut the fuck up. You know we don't have those events here, so what the fuck are you talking about? I knew he was trolling, dude. I knew he was trolling, but because we don't have those events. And yeah, dude. Yeah. Totally different thing, dude. Totally different problems to have. Okay, this one's gonna be concrete walls. Yeah. Concrete walls. Yeah, I didn't have concrete walls before. Where the fuck is the other concrete wall, dude? I'm just gonna create this folder. This one's gonna be concrete wall 2. Yeah, let's import those ones. Real Samo says, yeah, but real life rent in Canada, yeah, $2,500 up, so indies are fucked. You get it? Yes, dude, I get it. Yes, for fucking sure, dude. Different kind of problems. I can live here with way less money to keep myself going and just surviving, right? And it's harder to do that in Canada. Barrack says it's kind of today. It's like 2 a.m. right now in Bellevue, Washington. Are you anxious, Barrack? That's why you can't sleep, my dude? Or are you like just having like the European time zone in your body right now? Just having the European time zone. Yeah, okay, so concrete wall. Where did I save this one? Dude. Oh, bricks wall. Yeah, bricks wall. Yeah. So, see, people, this is the 4 GB RAM brain that I was talking about. Yeah, bricks wall 2. Okay, let's bring this one here. Let's see. That color seems weird, but let's see how it works with the lighting. So Polyphil says, keep spreading the love, Nerdy. Thank you, my dude. I just tried to do that, dude. Try to understand everyone's background and shit. Yeah, everybody has a different story, dude. Everybody has different difficulties in every country. I wouldn't say it's easier to be an indie dev in Canada, dude, or the US. I know it's fucking hard. But we've got different issues to deal with, everyone, dude. Yeah, wherever you are. Marek says jet lag. Okay, dude. It makes sense. So just come hang out, dude. Just come hang out. What have you been doing in the United States of America, Marek? We're talking with our other friends, Real Samo, Polyphim, Joey Toro, everyone. We're talking about, yeah, how things are becoming hard in many ways for, I wouldn't say just the game industry, real Samo, I would say for everyone, dude. Did you see this ChatGPT model yesterday? Dude, you may hate it, you may like it, but that shit is powerful, dude. Yeah. And I'm not only talking about the Ghibli stuff, Studio Ghibli stuff. I saw other things and I was like, oh shit. Yeah, and this is just right now, dude. How are things gonna be like in 5-10 years? Yes, dude. And gatekeeping is gonna be something, dude. If you think that gatekeeping is bad in Canada, dude, you can't fucking imagine in this kind of third world countries. We are, yeah, people are gonna cook me because of saying this, but we're fucking stupid, dude, in so many fucking ways. But because we are less advanced, economically speaking, technologically speaking, and we do a lot of gatekeeping, dude. It's fucking stupid, dude. You can't believe how fucking stupid it is. Yeah, Park 5 says just like going around and visiting some places. Which places did you visit, my friend? Technic says I started on a shitty laptop and now have a less shitty one. Yes, dude. I remember, dude, a couple years ago, I wanted to have a Mac to edit videos and make music. It sounded so impossible to have a Mac. Now I have a Mac Mini, which is like the secondary computer that I have because I have a good gaming laptop and shit. So yeah, dude, life changes, Sainiac. Yeah, life changes. Yeah, one has to be grateful, dude, about this kind of things. Yeah, real someone says true, but one must makes real expectations of it because having more people may cause more problems. It may be, dude. It may be. Barak says I'll be lurking. Thank you, my friend. Thank you for coming in. I hope you enjoy the rest of the stream, the conversation. Paulvin says I saw the White House using it for some bullshit. I saw that post also, dude. I saw that post using the AI Ghibli stuff for. Yeah, the thing about that post, it's that it's tricky. Some people are gonna be for it, some people are gonna be against it, and it depends on which way you're gonna look at it. Yeah, but I wouldn't have done it, dude. I wouldn't have done it. Genki says every time I hear you say gatekeeping, it sounds like you're saying the gankling, the ganking. No, dude. Yeah, we're shit. Oh, yeah, that is just my shitty English, Genki Dev. Yeah, but yeah, dude, I can assure you, real Samo, we have way worse gatekeeping where I live, dude, which doesn't even make fucking sense, dude, because we have non-existent industries. We have a non-existent movie industry, we have a non-existent game dev industry, we have a non-existent animation industry, and even with those non-existent industries, dude, gatekeeping is like the biggest issue that we have to deal with. It's fucking stupid, dude. Yeah. Real Sama says if you have no seniority, it means you're a pioneer, no matter who said what. I wouldn't call myself a pioneer, dude. There have been other people before me making games in this country. Not many, for fucking sure, dude. But okay, let me say this one. But dude, our culture is not about collaboration. Yeah, Hondurans may fucking hate me, dude. And I think that's an issue with all of Central America, it seems, because I have friends from other countries. It's a Central American problem. I don't know where the fuck this comes from, dude. But we don't help each other, dude. Yeah, I know people that have way more experience than me and everything. Way more years in experience than me and shit. Way more knowledge. And yeah, they're fucking gatekeepers, dude. I am not a gatekeeper, dude. I can openly say that, dude. But I have become, yeah, a bit cynical, dude. A bit cynical about knowing the intentions of people and shit. Because I've dealt with so much ego, dude, and so much bullshit. Yeah. Yeah, dude, it's crazy. It's crazy. Genki says, Nerd is the only person I know who makes games. Real Samo. Oh, in Australia, also a very small industry, dude. Real Samo says, you can call yourself that. We do that. Okay, man, dude, thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'm not gonna call myself that. Segnex says, video games are still new and we're all pioneers. Yes, dude. Yes, that is true. But at the same time, it's very different. Like a video game industry in Canada compared to a place like Honduras or Guatemala or El Salvador, Nicaragua, dude. These countries, if you people are like a grown-up, like an adult or a teenager, we would be like babies, like a 1-month-old baby. That is the difference in advancements in many of these industries, dude. And I am not exaggerating, dude. Yeah, which makes it even more stupid when people are gatekeepers, dude. But that is the most common problem that we have with many topics, dude. Topics. Gatekeep. It's stupid. It's fucking stupid. It doesn't make fucking sense, dude. Okay, so this one is bricks wall. Color. Yeah, this one is bricks wall 02. Yeah, this one is, what the fuck is this one? Yeah, roughness. This one's normal. This one is AO, and finally the height map. Okay, awesome. Oh, this one looks nice. It's shiny. Fuck yeah, check out that material. Okay, let's replace that one. Yeah, this one's gonna be bricks wall. Okay, now not this one, gotta rename it. Okay, let me read the comments. Sagnick says that's why you go indie and the gatekeepers come to you. I don't do it for them to come to me or anything like that, dude. I'm just trying to bring a dream from childhood and teenagehood to life. Yeah. Real Time Seminole says gatekeeping in high competitive places way worse than a new market. I would say that yes, dude, it would be way worse, but it makes it less stupid. Because you are competing for real jobs and real fucking money. Here, dude, we don't even have any fucking money, any investment, any studios, any companies, dude. So what the fuck would you be gatekeeping? I understand. I would understand it because that is just not human nature, right? Yeah, competing to get the money, right? So it makes sense that it is more competitive. But it's fucking stupid if you have no industry and shit and you are gatekeeping in these small ass third world countries and societies, dude. Yeah, Real Time says, yeah, true, that's stupid. Yes, dude, exactly. What the fuck are you gatekeeping? What the fuck? Why the fuck don't you want to help younger people that know less than you? Why do you have a superiority complex and shit? That is what makes it make less sense, dude. Especially in this kind of smaller countries and societies, dude. And it's a big fucking issue. I can tell you that, dude. Yeah. Okay, let me rename this one. This one's gonna be. Yeah, let's rename this one. This is gonna be, yeah. Oh yeah, I was like, am I in the right folder? Yeah, I am in the right folder. This one's gonna be bricks wall 2, and this one the same thing. Okay, let's wait for this one to load. Real Sama says main reason people leave for other places to work. Yeah, so different problems, dude, in Canada from other places. Yeah, dude. But I keep telling people, dude, like, why the fuck are we gatekeepers in this small, irrelevant country? People, yeah, fuck it. Yeah, people may hate me because I say these things. But yeah, we should deal with this kind of problems and truths. We're fucking stupid in many ways, dude. And I say we as societies here in these smaller countries, what the fuck are we gatekeeping when we don't even have industries? It's stupid, dude. I can't fucking believe some people how they think they are like hotshots and shit. They treat people that are like they are beneath them and shit. Yeah, dude, you couldn't imagine how fucking stupid it is. Real Sam. If you think it's stupid in Canada, dude, I would really invite you to come to a smaller third world country, dude. It's way more stupid. Okay, bricks wall 1. This is bricks wall 1. Okay, Saint says, yes, Stormer, like the Saints goes, can't teach an old dog new tricks. Yeah. Polyphim says, I won't gatekeep you, nerdy. Polyphim. Okay, Polyphim in the house. You're a good person for this conversation. Do you have those fucking same problems in Colombia, dude? Like fucking gatekeeping in things like video games, 3D animation, yeah, creative stuff, startups. Yeah, do you have that same problem? Real Samusemo says that's self-destructive behavior. It sounds easy. The ego here is crazy, bro. Dude, but many of these motherfuckers can back up. It's bad, right? It's bad to be gatekeepers and shit. But many of these motherfuckers can back up a bit of that fucking ego, even if that's stupid. They have made big ass fucking games. You've got Ubisoft and these big ass fucking companies. So ego may be crazy, but it's even more stupid when you have ego, crazy ego in places where people haven't done shit. That is the thing that the point that I want to get. I was trying to tell you. I get if you have a big fucking ego, dude. If you're living in fucking New York and you have a good studio and shit, you're working on fucking Microsoft in Silicon Valley. I wouldn't be like that, but it's stupidly understandable. Why the fuck would you have a big ego, dude, in the capital city of Tegucigalpa trying to make games or being a programmer or a software engineer? We are irrelevant in terms of technology, dude. So the best thing to do would be to help each other, push each other to be better and do events and shit and not be fucking stupid. That's what I'm saying, dude. It's a different fucking stupid problem. Real Samusemo says, yeah, that one hold a candle here. Yeah, dude. Yeah, they won't hold a candle here. Yeah. Polyphim says, I don't know about gatekeeping, but we have something we call La Rosca, meaning that if you are not the inner circle, you will have less chances to compete. Okay, yeah. So here it's called Argolla, Polyphim. It's the same fucking shit. So it's a different fucking word for the same fucking thing. Yeah. Yes, dude. It's a stupid ass problem, dude. From poor countries. We are poor countries, dude. That is just a reality of things. So we should be more helpful toward each others. We should be more collective societies, and we are not like that, dude. I can really tell you that. Real Samusamo says to Polyphim, that's one of the ways. What the fuck is going on? Says Real Samusamo. That's one of the ways of what, Real Samusamo? Yeah. Yeah, so Polyphim, we have the same shit, dude. Yeah, we just call it Argolla here. Yeah. Yeah, every fucking Latin American country must have a term for that stupid ass concept. It's a stupid ass concept, dude. Okay, let's change up this ones. Yeah, bricks wall. Bricks wall. Okay, awesome. I'm gonna compile that one. Yeah. Yeah, okay, there it is. Okay, so let's replace this one. So let's see finally the fucking ass wall so we can go into BlockBench and start modeling. Oh no, what the fuck did I do? Okay, concrete walls, ground, concrete floor, concrete walls. Okay, so this one, let's replace this one with this one. So replace selected actors. Okay, check out the wall. Yes, this one looks nice. Yeah, the color wasn't bad. Yeah, it wasn't a bad idea. Same thing here. Let's replace that one with this one. Same thing here. Getting back to chat in a bit. People give me just a sec while I set up these walls. Replace selected actors with this one. Okay. Okay, we've got the start of our 7-Eleven. Oh, dude, what the fuck happened to the spaceman? This is Genki's fault, people. This is Genki's fault. He was trying to make me rotate some shit from the player, and now he's all fucked up. Dude, what the fuck happened to you, Spaceman? Oh shit, dude. What the fuck was... Okay, this one's 0. This one's... When did I do this to the spaceman? Okay, let me... Oh shit. I got scared there. I got oh shit. Yeah, it's good that it's working. Because I couldn't undo. I had done other things. No, what the fuck is up with this wall? Okay, let me read the comments. Real Samo says art scene is a bit different though. Okay. Okay, interesting, dude. In Canada, right? Polyphone says, I've known people being super selfish about imparting to others the knowledge they haven't learned, which ironically is because one motherfucker decided not to be an asshole and share something they knew with you. Never understood that kind of attitude. That is a very common attitude here, dude. Yeah. I can't believe it, dude. I can't understand it in a high competitive developed society where people are trying to get the money. I don't understand it in an undeveloped country where we don't even have industries in many of these things. Real Samo says it looks great. Thank you, dude. Genki says, what? I was trying to make your sprite hangers. Oh my god, easy fix. Yeah, dude. It was an easy fix, but I had like a little panic attack there. Yeah, little hard attack. Real Samo laughing. He fucked it up. Genki says, you're good now. Saniac says, Spaceman was in space. Yeah, he was a bit fucking high, dude. Genki says, why is the x-axis locked, nerdy? You can move about the C, but not the X. Dude, I can't even fucking remember, Genki. This was the first thing that I did for this game, dude. And I am just using now the character, dude. And I have to go and check out that blueprint again to see how I built it. That was a long time ago, dude. Yeah, I have to check it out, dude, to make it work like yours. Yeah, what you were saying. No, but I fixed it, dude. I fixed it. Real Samo says, yeah, we have Christy Brand here, which is the company that controls the art, this direction of the art in the world. Real Samo says, no 8 movement. He got 4, but I'm gonna do the 8 direction movement. I've been working in that. Polyphone says, I'm always willing to teach everything I know to anybody. I like it, and I don't, exactly, dude. You can, people can fucking hate me, dude. They may not fucking like me in many fucking ways, but I back up my fucking words with my fucking actions, dude. If someone comes here and asks me about something, I'm gonna answer to them and I'm gonna tell them, dude, I know how to do that. I'm gonna help you. Dude, I don't know how to do that. I cannot help you, but I may point you like where you can get help. I have no problem about sharing knowledge, dude, which is fucking stupid coming from third world countries having that problem, dude, because that is what keeps us being underdeveloped. So yeah, Polypheme, I am also like that, dude. If someone comes to me for knowledge and they come in a non-cynical way, dude, some people are just like, yeah, like they trying to learn from you and shit, but it's not really that. Yeah, dude. But if I sense you are sincere with your intentions, dude, I'm gonna give you whichever fucking knowledge you want, dude. Yeah, from the things that I know, and from the ones that I do not know, I'm gonna tell you I do not know. Polypheme says, fuck them, to Real Samo, fuck them hard. Money laundering motherfuckers. Oh, that company, they are money launderers, dude. Yankee says, the animation component is separate component to the sprite in the blueprint. Yeah, dude, gotta sit down to check out all of that. I built this a long time ago, dude. More than a year ago. And I have tweaked some things about it, but yeah, I mostly kept the one that I had from the start. Real Samo says to Polypheme, laughing through. Oh, yeah, the art world has a lot of money laundering. Yeah. Genki says the animation component inherits that transform from the sprite. Genki says, let's cook, get nerdy. Yeah, dude. It's been a while, dude, since I have changed things from that blueprint specifically, dude. So yeah, it is what it is, dude. I have been working on other things. Okay, let me check this one out. This material, let's change the center, dude, because we have like that division there. I may be able to get rid of it or may not. Let's see what we can do. Real Samo says, well, they have sold paintings worth $400 million, so yeah, those are fucking money launderers, dude. That checks out. I'm fucking sure. Yeah, dude. So Real Samo, I know, dude, that you deal with your own problems. I will never tell to anyone, oh, you have it easier than me. I live in a third world country, so you have it easier than me. No, dude, I know, dude. Everybody deals with their own shit. It's not easy, dude. Life is not easy. But I can tell you specifically about games and game development. I can assure you we have stupider problems than the ones that you have. Yeah, in a non-existent industry. Okay, I fixed it. Yeah, the gap. Yeah, on the material, it was the center. Okay. Yeah, this is the start of our 7-Eleven. Yeah, so I am not convinced about this floor. Yeah, not at all convinced about that one. I thought it was gonna look different. I may just go and look for another one. Yeah, let's go and look for another one. Okay, let me read the comments. Polyfilm says they have pretty much fucked up the prices in the art world. This company, dude, I didn't know about this. Yeah. Real Samo says nobody likes Jean-Michel Basquiat here, but they keep shoving it up our asses. Oh shit, dude. I didn't know people didn't like Basquiat in Canada. Where's Basquiat from? He's like from New York, right? Something like that. Or I'm mistaken. Yeah. I'm just ignorant about the art world, dude. So, yeah. Yeah, New York City. Yeah. Joey says, yeah, New York. Yeah, I wouldn't say I like Basquiat or I don't like Basquiat. I don't know how to appreciate this kind of art, dude. I don't have the eye or the knowledge to appreciate or not appreciate this kind of art. So I couldn't give an opinion about it. Okay, autosave been working. So Real Samo, let's hope that this shit doesn't crash, dude. You gotta give me the good luck. Okay, let's save this. Save all. Joey, what are you doing, dude? Thanks for being here still. Polyfilm says them and many other companies, but mainly them and one other. You can't remember the name now. Oh, yeah. Yeah, dude. Art world is some crazy shit. Yeah. There are good actors and bad actors, like in any industry. Yeah. Joey Toro says suffering. Why the fuck are you suffering? In which way are you suffering, Joey Del Toro? Joey, also known as Guillermo Del Toro. Genki sending the frogs. Why the fuck are you sending the frogs, dude? Okay, I was meaning to find another material, right? Yeah. Let me find that shit. Yeah, I thought I was gonna like that one, but I don't like it, dude. I may use one of these ones and just change the color, swap them to white. Yeah, I could do that. We could do that with this one, maybe. Yeah, I may just swap the colors to white. It has to be a bit shiny, and that one, the one that we have, it's not shiny. Yeah, so I'm looking for a shiny one for the floor. Yeah, we've got a couple good ones here, but yeah, this is the one that we used. Oh, these are all the materials. Yeah, I didn't know those were all the materials. Okay, so let me see this one. I did use this one, right? Yeah, I used this one for something. In the dungeon, I turned this one into blue. Yeah, let's see if where the fuck is that file? Yeah, dungeon floor. Yeah. Real Samo says, I'm working with the sky. Let me show you. Okay, show it on the Discord. The Joey says, try to do too many things at once. Welcome to the motherfucking club, Joey Toro, of the people trying to do many things at once. Polyfilm says, oh, yeah, Sotheby's. Fuck him too. Is Sotheby's also this type of big ass art companies? I'm very ignorant about the art world, people. You're the ones that know. Seraxis on YouTube. Hello, people. Long time no see. Yeah, Seraxis. How are you? Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. How have you been, dude? Seraxis. Dude, I'm very sorry, dude. I haven't sent the thing that I told you that I was gonna send you, dude. I am very forgetful. I'm gonna send it, my dude. How are you? Thank you for being here. What have you been working on? Real Samo says we really fucked up the art world. Canada fucked up the art world, dude. Oh shit, dude. I didn't know this lore. Yeah, that's crazy. Okay, yeah. Underground, yeah. Let me find where. Yeah, let's find the texture here. So ground. Yeah. Yeah, let me find this one. Let me open up that map so we can check out that material. Yeah. So remember this one, the blue dungeon? Yeah, this is what I'm looking for. Some shiny shit. So I may turn this one into white. Yeah, so underground floor. Okay, where the fuck are you? Underground floor. Underground floor. Okay, underground floor 2. Okay, there we have it. Can we turn this one into white, dude? Yeah. Adjustments, brightness, hue, saturation. Okay, no saturation. Maybe this works, maybe. We'll see if it works. I'm thinking that it could work, so yeah, let's try it. Okay, written comments. Paul says it's the other top auction house along with Chrissy. Oh, so these are the these are the fuckers that really fucked up the art world, like Real Samo says. Seraxi says, bro, I told you it's okay. No, dude, it's not okay. I forget about things. Seraxi says, I'm fine, dude. I don't come to the streams because I'm tired. How are you? Says Seraxis. I am good, my dude. We're having fun, having deep conversations, crazy conversations, all sorts of conversations, my dude. Today has been a lot of fun. It has been hard for me to keep up with the chat, but that is a blessing, dude. So I am good. I'm having fun, still working on the game. How about you? Why are you tired, my friend? Okay, I'm gonna save this one. Yeah, this one's gonna be... Yeah, let me see. What the fuck was the name? This one's gonna be... What did I name this one? This other one. Let's go back into the map. Shop 3. Yeah, this one is... Let me find this asset. This one is concrete floor. Okay, let me see. This one would be concrete floor, because I may use that one in some other place. This one should be 3. So let's create that folder. I'm just gonna copy all of these ones also. Underground floor. Okay, so let's find concrete floor. Okay, let's... We already have concrete floor 1. Yeah. Okay. This one's gonna be 3. Fuck you. Concrete floor 3. Getting back to chat in a couple seconds, people. Give me just a sec. We'll set this one out. Okay, concrete floor 3 color. Let's save this one. Okay, there it is. Seraxi says, good news, my friend. Oh, which one are good news? About the chat? Like everything's crazy, or do you have any good news to share? Polyphy says, so this is the one that sold the duct tape banana piece to the crypto bro the other day. Yeah, stupid ass money, right? Yeah, dude. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, Polyphim is an artist, people. He's not like an art world hater. So you know your shit, right, about this world. You're way more knowledgeable than me, for fucking sure, dude. But yeah, dude, we can see that sometimes good artwork is sold, sometimes stupid ass money laundering things happen. Yeah, Seraxi says no about the chat. Yeah, so it was good, dude. It has been a good fucking live stream. I'm gonna... Yeah, end in like a couple minutes, like 7-8 minutes, and we're gonna do a raid, people. Don't fucking leave. I am not ending yet. So yeah, Seraxis, you told me you were tired, right? Have you been working hard on your stuff? Polyphus says, I'm not in the fine art world, but I keep up with what's going on in there. Yeah, so some things make sense, right? In the fine art world, some things do not make fucking sense. Yeah, it's stupid money in many ways, and sometimes smart money. Yeah, so I get you, Polyphim. Yeah, Seraxis, what have you been tired? And any other people who are in chat, you want to chat, you have anything to ask, any input to give to the conversation, the chat is open. Also, if you want to check out other people's work, you can join the Discord wherever you are, right? Okay, so this is my Discord. You can join wherever you're watching. Seraxi says, yeah, kinda. Oh, you've been working on your stuff and that's why you're tired, right? Seraxis. Real Samo says, I'm recording a vid. Wait, I sent you a screenshot. Okay, let me check it out on the Discord, my dude. Let's go into the NerdyPunkDev community Discord to see what people have posted. This is Real Samo Samo, also known as Isaac Dev, also known as HOM's work. Some sun mode, just basic, and you have death mode. Dude, for which one of your 3 games is this one? You have 3 games in the works, so you have to clear things out. From which of the 3 games is this? So thank you for sharing it, dude. Yeah, what are you gonna use this scene for? Let me see if people have posted more on the chat. Oh, our friend the sound effects guy posted. Okay, this is Saniac. This is the sound effects guy. This is the game that he's working on. So see, people, these are the vibes. People sharing their work in the server. Yeah, okay, good stuff. Yeah, dude, what are you gonna use this sound thing? Seraxi says this couple of days just chilling and relaxing to change the mood. Yeah, dude, the world is overwhelming, right? Life is overwhelming in many fucking ways. Real Samo Samo says this is a horror game. Okay, dude, you have to clear that out because I don't even know which fucking game you're working on at a certain day. Seraxi says cool shit. Yeah, cool shit, Real Samo Samo. Thank you for sharing it, my dude. Appreciate it. Yeah, so dude, what the fuck is up with the Steam game, the one that you're releasing in like 2 days? Are you still gonna release it in like 2 days, my friend? Okay, so let's go here. Yeah, ground, underground. Yeah, so this one, underground floor. Which is that one? Dungeon floor 4. Oh shit, dude. Yeah, let me see which is that one. Which is this one, dude? Browse to asset. Which is this one? This is Matt Underground floor 03. Okay, where is this one? This is underground floor 01, dude. Why the fuck is this one underground floor 01? Oh, it's inside underground floor 01. Oh shit, dude, I gotta organize many of these folders. Yeah, gotta organize this shit, people. Yeah, not joking. Okay, let me read comments. Real Samo Samo says April 5 we are releasing the game. Okay, dude, did you get the Steam page already approved? That takes time, dude. It takes time, and also getting the build approved. Catcher says, okay guys, I'm gonna head out, time for Dark Souls 3. Okay, my friend, thank you for coming in, thank you for chatting. Hope you have a good rest of your night and enjoy your playing time. Yeah, Real Samo Samo says that's what I'm waiting for them to clear the build or the page. Yeah, Polyphim says to Real Samo Samo, share the link. Yeah, dude, share the link whenever. What are you waiting for them to approve? The Steam page or the Steam build? Which of both? Yeah, okay, people, gotta organize many of this shit. Okay, this is what's I gotta keep working on this dungeon. I've had it like on the side and shit. Remember, we were working on this dungeon. So yeah, this is my stupid ass attention span. But we're gonna come back to this one in this next few days. Okay, so I'm trying to find the material. Yeah, I'm gonna bring this one here. I'm just trying to get these maps. I'm not gonna use the color map on this one. I'm gonna use the other maps, but not the color map. So let me go back here. Let's go content. Let's open up that one. Okay, so this one. Let me see. Okay, this is concrete wall, run, concrete floors. Okay, we're gonna do this one. This one's gonna be concrete floor 2. Floor 2. Okay, let's set up that one. Real Samo says the Steam page. Okay, when they approve it, send it, dude. Genki says, yo, I won't be home for an hour. Is that all good? I think so, dude. I think so. Let's hope that I don't sleep. But I think it'll be good. Yeah, if I don't respond to, oh shit, are you coming home for just so we can have the call, dude? If you have to go to other place, we could do it tomorrow, dude, after the stream, because I may sleep waiting for the hour, dude. Yeah, I don't want to sleep, but I go to do other things after the stream just to chill, and sometimes I don't want to sleep and end up sleeping, dude, and I don't want to promise you that I'm gonna be awake. Real Samo says check Discord. Real Samo says sleepy fucking head, dude. It's 12:34 a.m. here. It's already midnight. What time is it where you are? So it would be when Genki comes, would be like almost 2 a.m. Yeah, Genki says no, I'm going home to go home, but Mrs. Genki wants to go to the grocery store. So go to the grocery store with no pressure, dude. I think it's a better, are you going out tomorrow after the stream, or you wanna, because if it would be better to go exactly after the stream, dude, so I can assure you that I'm not gonna sleep. Yeah, Real Samo says same shit. 2:35. Oh shit, yeah, it's late also there. Real Samo. Yeah, Genki says either. Okay, dude, I would say that it's better tomorrow, so you can go to the grocery store in a chill way. You're not thinking that I'm waiting for you. Yeah, let's set up the call for tomorrow after the stream, my dude. Yeah, better, way better. I may sleep, dude, and then you're gonna be like, oh, I was coming quick to the house for this motherfucker and he went to sleep. Yeah, I don't wanna, like, yeah. Yeah, dude, better. It's better for tomorrow. Sagniak says, what do you drink to energize? They got some great coffee in South America. We've got good coffee, dude, here in Honduras. I drink coffee. Yeah, just our regular coffee, because it's already quality coffee. It's not like imported like in the US. So we already have the good coffee, and that's what we drink here. Genki says, if you need to crash, bro. I could tell you, dude, I'm gonna wait for you, but remember the other day, dude, that I told you I'm gonna go to the computer and respond to you on Discord, and I was on the couch and I ended up sleeping, dude. It was the same time, so I don't want to promise you anything. It's better tomorrow, exactly after the stream. Genki says I might be home sooner. Okay, let's see, dude. Let's see what happens. Polyphim says good coffee indeed. Yeah, good coffee from Colombia, Honduras, yeah, Costa Rica, every country. Colombia is like the top-notch coffee of the region, right? But nonetheless, the other countries have really good coffee. We don't need to import any quality coffee like in the first world. We already have the good coffee here, and it's not expensive. Sagniak says, you got Starbucks or Dunkin' Donuts? We do, and it tastes like shit. I wouldn't buy that shit in a million years, dude, because we have the real good coffee. Yeah. Yes, dude. So Dunkin's coffee just tastes like total shit, dude. We have the real good coffees here. So for me, drinking that would only be like, if I'm hanging out in the street and shit, I don't want to spend a lot of money and just have a drink. But having that every day, like in the US, dude, we have way better coffees here than that. Real Samo says, check the sky when you get a sec. Okay, the Discord, yeah. Real Samo says, you like Cuban coffee? Oh, I didn't know Cuba had good coffee, dude. I knew Cuba had good tobacco, right? But I didn't know they had good coffee. That's really interesting. No, but Sagniak, no, dude. I wouldn't have it. Starbucks started here like 2 months ago, dude. Something like that. And I'm pretty sure it's just gonna be a fad, because it doesn't get even close to the good coffee that we have here in these countries, dude. We produce good coffees. Okay, so this is Real Samo HOM's game. Shit, dude, this is the horror one, right? The first person one. Shit, you've got the lighting working, dude. Let me check it out again. Oh, you've got the flashlight working, dude. Oh shit, what the fuck happened there, dude? What are you doing there with that filter? Is that on the camera, or where, or is it a post-processing volume? Okay, dude, what's gonna happen here? Intriguing. Thank you for sharing. Yeah, what is gonna happen in this map? Yeah. Okay, let me check out the chat. Sagniak says, I grind up the beans at home, Colombian beans, and make fresh coffee in my Keurig. Yes, dude, exactly. When you try that thing, going for Starbucks or Dunkin', it's like shit. Real Samu says, I think it's the best coffee, dude. Yeah, the Colombian one, yeah, it may be the best coffee in the world. It always wins a lot of prizes. Polyphim says, we have Starbucks here too, but I'll never buy that shit. I ain't paying $6 for a coffee there, where I can get a great one from a lady with a little card for like 50 cents. Exactly, Polyphim, same thing here. What the fuck would I go to fucking Starbucks or Dunkin' and pay for $6 for shit that it just tastes horrible, dude. Yeah, we have the good coffees here. Doesn't make sense. Polyphim says to Sagnac, yeah, the Colombian coffee. Yeah, Colombian. Sagnac. It's Colombian with the no. Yeah, the Colombian people don't like that when people say Colombian. Yeah, it seems like the Americans don't get the difference between Colombia and Colombia. And I'm not cheating on what you said, dude. I get you, dude. It's very common, that mix-up of Colombia and Colombia. And it's very common, dude. It's very common. And Colombians are always like, it's not Colombia, it's Colombia. But yeah, dude, Colombian coffee is very, very good. Sagnac says, Americano is my favorite at Starbucks. I like iced coffee from Dunkin' once in a while, not every day. Dude, even our iced coffee, like Honduran coffee made with ice and shit, it totally eats Starbucks for breakfast. Real Samo says Colombian. Yeah, with the K. Sagnac says it's like Brazil and Brazil. Yeah. No. Brazil and Brazil, it's the same shit, dude. And many people just say Brazil, write it Brazil with a Z. But Colombia is Colombia in English and in Spanish. I know Brazil with a Z, it's in English. But Colombia, it's Colombia in English and in Spanish. And that is just misspoken by most Americans. It's very common. Real Sama says, who the fuck says it like that? Like Brazil or Colombia, dude? Polyphony says Locombia. Yeah, dude. You can joke with this shit because you're Colombian. But we cannot joke with that shit. Okay, so let me re-import this one here. Yeah. So where the fuck is that one? Yeah. Shit. Yeah, people, I forget how I name things. See, you keep telling, oh, you're so smart, dude, and I forget simple ass stupid names. Okay, this is, whoa, did I? Okay, this one, Concrete Floor 3. Okay, Concrete Floor, let's go back here, let's re-import that one. Concrete Floor 3. Okay, this is the one. So let me check out how the material looks with white. Concrete Floor 3. Dude, didn't I re-import it to? Oh yeah, it keeps the same name. Yeah, I gotta rename it. Okay, this one's gonna be Concrete Floor 3 color. Okay, so let's do the same thing. Let's set it up here. Concrete Floor 3 color. Okay, yeah, this looks more like for a 7-Eleven. Okay, so let's change up this material. Matte Concrete Floor 3. Dude, why do you look blue? Okay, now it's white. Yeah. Okay, so let me just try it here on this one. Okay, no, not there. So let me find the mesh so we can check it out. Yeah, this one. Browse to asset. Let's check out this mesh. Concrete Floor 2. Okay, so I'm just gonna set it up on the mesh and do not leave because we're gonna do a raid on Twitch, right? Yeah, Concrete Floor 3. Yeah, this is what I was thinking, something more shiny. So yeah, I may just end up using this one for fucking sure. So let me delete this one. Okay, no, not delete it. Let me just replace that one. So replace selected actor with this one. Yeah, so check it out. I'm gonna do the blueprint later. I'm just gonna duplicate these ones just for the sake of seeing them, how they look. But yeah, this looks more like what I was looking for. Yes, white shiny floor. Okay, tomorrow we're gonna start doing the BlockBench, the modeling of all of these. Fuck yeah. Okay, so let me read the comments. Polyphony says you can't know words, like what the fuck am I going to do? Real Samo says, oh shit. Segniak says Colombian coffee. Yeah, exactly. That is the correct one. Yeah, but it's really common, dude, from American people that they use the U. I've seen that. Real Samo laughing. Polyphony sending the love to Segniak. Yeah, dude. Yeah. Dude, what the fuck is that emoji? Is that a bot? Like a heart with a bot? Looks like a Colombian bot, Polyphony. Okay, let's go and look for the raid browser so we can support someone on Twitch. Okay, so not leaving yet, people. Let's be part of the raid. Let's support someone. We want to keep like hanging out, just chilling. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna find someone random. Yesterday I said that I was gonna do someone random, but I went with a friend, and I want to support someone random today. So raid browser, they have to be working on games right now. Okay, let's check out the raid browser. Okay, who's working on games right now? Developing starters, focus mode. Okay, that person doesn't want to interact. It seems whenever I see like focus mode, I'm assuming they don't want to talk. So I think you're a talkative community, so I prefer to go into someone that's gonna talk. Okay, so 1980s Tokyo Underground robot fights. Okay, this person is working in game dev, so let's go and start the raid. To Stephen Scott Day, thank you for coming in, people. Appreciate it. 6 viewers, 7 viewers ready to raid. Fuck yeah, thank you, people. Appreciate it. 8. Okay, good stuff.